Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Do you read me? Do you read me out there?
Copy that. Initiating phase 3.
It's time. They're here.
Let's hope they hear this.
This hit goes out to you.
So is that a break?
Has come back! Laying the smack down on all! I'm still standing here!
Calling all Autobots. Roll out.
Whoa!
This Scarlet.
Acknowledge me!
Whatever you can imagine.
Make us who we are.
Welcome to another trailer reaction for Untitled Live.
Yo, monologuing, bro. Finish him, bro. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
Oh, hello. Your reptilian ass open the fucking door. You know what I mean? You got cereal, right? You pull the last bit of it, and it's just that dust that comes out. You know, what? I'm sorry. I'm mean. I'm sorry, guys.
We don't need to be fixed.
Because I feel like Star Wars is very like patriarchal, so it was.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We are no Jedi.
Feminists comes into these spaces and they don't know shit about the Lord.
Hey, Google, everybody in this room is about that superhero life. And if you don't mind my asking, where the hell have you been all this
And then when everything is over, and then he's king again, in King Dynasty or Sequel Wars, everybody gonna be on his dick again. And it's like, yo,
You must be sleeping under a rock or something.
God, bro, it's so, I hate people sometimes.
Let it all out, bro. Let it all out.
I am king!
I'm driving the train right now.
Maybe this time you'll learn.
He bust Drake after that diss song. Put your details that I got them. Cisgendered feminism. Keep talking, goddammit. You keep talking, I'm gonna slip out of this good suit and slap that thick ass wig up your thick ass.
Yo,
You got the truth! That's it right there. That's the Winter Soldier Prime code right there. They get you back in that.
That shit will be right up.
I was like, yo, I'm done podcasting.
Hello there. Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hello there. Hello there.
Hello there. Hi.
Yo, welcome to Untitled Live, man. Episode 149. Welcome to another show, man. If this is your first time coming across this show, we're Untitled Live. We talk about all types of shit, pop culture, politics. We go left, we go right. So if you're easily offended, we apologize in advance. But yeah, man. Welcome everyone to the three viewers I see right now. Thank you. We appreciate you. Shit, man. I don't know where Caster's at. I hit Caster up. Did I hit him up? Oh shit, I forgot to press send. Yeah, I don't know where he's at.
Wow.
I was like, you getting on? And I'm like, I didn't press enter. But I'm sure he's probably watching right now. So yeah, I guess whenever he's available, he'll be on. Whew. Yo, it's a struggle buster. I'm in the car right now, guys. Just to let you guys know, I'm in the car. So if I crap out my internet, I'm sorry.
Yeah, your audio is a little wonky.
Is it? It's wonky?
Like what?
A little staticky.
You go from like loud to low, then loud to low.
Sure.
But it's all right. It's not like you can't hear you.
Yeah, it's dealable. We can deal with it. It could be dealt with.
Let's see. Does that sound better now?
No, that's a lot better.
Yeah, you sound a lot better.
Hear me. Can you hear me?
Amazing. Nope. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
We hear you.
I don't think you hear us.
No.
I think it was the other way around.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear us. We could hear him. Well, anyway. Oh, wow. Okay, hey.
Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. You guys can hear me now?
We couldn't hear you the whole time. It was you that could hear us.
Oh shit, my bad. All right. I just took the headphones off. I'd like to use the computer speaker and shit.
It's all good.
Yeah, man. Yo, a lot of shit happened. I know we talked about it lightly. We're gonna get into our weeks right now, but just for like a kind of a disclosure of what we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about the Gal Gadot situation. We're gonna talk about Warner Brothers. We're gonna talk about the fucking Mississippi fucking brawl. We're gonna talk about all that kind of shit. So stay tuned.
Alabama, bro.
Mississippi, Alabama brawl. We're gonna talk about that shit. And I don't know, that shit was crazy. But we're gonna get into it.
Before we start, I just want to say a quick moment of show love and a moment of silence for the people that's going on, the craziness that's going on in Hawaii right now with the fire and everything like that. So much love and respect, and I hope the people are being taken care of out there, and hope everybody makes it out okay. Nobody's loved one is hurt or injured during that crazy situation that's going on over there.
And if you got shit booked out in Maui, yo, please just cancel and go somewhere else. At this point in time, they need all the resources they possibly need to get things kind of going, because this is gonna be like a situation that's gonna be it's gonna take them a while to recover from this. So that island got fucked over. So yeah, if you got plans, please try to divert to somewhere else to go. If you plan to go to Maui. Oh man. Did we talk about Paul Rubens last week?
No, we didn't. But
I don't know. Pre-recording.
Rest in peace to Paul Rubens. He passed away. He was battling cancer. What's crazy is that he passed away, and then his publicist released a letter talking to the fans, like apologizing for not telling us that he was going through this. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Even like even him going through that, he's apologizing for like what's going on with him. Like that's. I was like, damn, it was a hard read. It was a hard letter to read.
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't have to apologize. Like, celebrities shouldn't have to apologize for fans not knowing what's going on with them, like medically wise. Like, I understand you want some level of privacy, with your stuff. Even though as a fans, we do want to know what's going on with our favorite celebrities and stuff like that. Like.
Yeah.
At the same time, I can respect it if they want their privacy with their medical history and all that stuff, or their medical diagnosis and their battles.
Yeah. Yeah, but rest in peace, man.
And fuck cancer, man.
Yeah, it's something that it's super whack, man. And the fact that we still don't have anything to kind of like combat that shit is crazy. I'm sure it'll be out. It may not be out in our time, in our lifetime, but it's definitely, man. I'm sure that shit's gonna be like a 100% fun cancer real situation where it's gone for good. Hopefully,
bro, they got that shit in our food, bro. I honestly believe it's like should they put in our food that make us catch cancer because people wasn't dying from cancer in the past, bro. Like cancer's a modern thing that's killing people, bro. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fucked up situation.
Like it's like I think they said it's like to a point that like if you live long enough, you'll catch cancer if you don't die from something else like cancer related.
Yeah, it was saying some weird shit too. Like the statistics on catching cancer, like it's like 1 out of 3 people. I'm like, damn, that's small.
It's really high.
3 people on this podcast right now. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really high, bro. This is no joke.
Yeah. Oh man. So how was your week, so?
It was okay. It wasn't bad. That's it. I saw the Ninja Turtle movie. Caught up on some Demon Slayer.
Sword Village arc.
Yeah. I was like surprised on the last episode because it was like an hour long. I was sitting there and I was like, "Yo," I was like, "Is it me or is this?" And I looked at the runtime. I was like, "Oh shit!" Like 40 minutes in, it's like an hour long.
Yeah.
That shit shocked me. Let's see, what else did I do? Not too much else actually. It's just been chilling. Went to the card shop a couple times. Hung out with the homies. Yeah, no, that's really about it. Not it's been pretty chill.
That's what's up.
Yeah. My week pretty much was like I didn't really do much. Still on the hunt for work. Started to rewatch Ted Lasso and Brawl. Like watching it a second time and understanding where the story goes and the references. I am 100% sure that they wrote the whole entire 3 seasons of Ted Lasso, right? All at once, right? They knew exactly what the story arcs was gonna go, and how it was gonna go, ends, and all that kind of shit. Because there were so many things. I'm like, oh shit! The first episode they talked about it in the 3rd episode, but it's always like, how the fuck do they? It's so weird, and I just enjoyed it even more second time viewing. I'm still like at the 3rd season. I haven't finished it entirely, but it's dope, and I really hope that if you guys ever was to get a chance to watch Ted Lasso, you fucking love it. It's a really good show. It's very heartfelt. It's funny, and it's a good watch. There's some Naked and Afraid shows. I don't know if you guys know about that. Pretty much what the title states. It's Naked and Afraid. You got 2 people, and they have to survive naked, and they have to survive for 21 days. They only get able to take 2 things with them to this whatever they decide to put them. They put them like in the middle of Africa, and they have to survive for 21 days. They have to get their own foods. They have to start their own fires, keep themselves warm, and create a fucking shelter for the rainy nights, cold, all that kind of shit. It's pretty much like an Adam and Eve situation. And I'm just hooked on that shit. We're on season 14 now, and dude, I fucking love it. I'm watching. There's another Naked and Afraid that came out earlier this year. It's like Challenge, and it's pretty much they have all the all-stars from all the seasons, and they put them kind of in pairs, and then these pairs have to stay together for 21 days, right? And if one of them taps out, like I can't do it anymore, it eliminates their partner. And if the partner medically taps out, like they passed out or something happened, they get to stay. But all the teams have the same map, and the maps have like knives, arrows, and they're all fighting to get these things. And you have one team that's like hoarding.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's pretty much. and after 21 days, then they go off separately, and they have and whoever is the last one that to survive. Crazy, and it's very cutthroat. So I'm watching that too. Did I watch anything new this week as far as movies?
So you're watching Survivor with naked people.
It's Survivor. It's 100% Survivor. I watched that too. It's Survivor, but the whole naked thing, I feel like that it could have been without them being naked. Like there's no like, oh man, you're naked now. It's different. It changes the game. Like, no, it's these motherfuckers are willingly naked, and they're like, yeah, cool. Assholes out, buttholes out. There was an episode where she fell asleep and woke up and she had ticks in her vagina.
Oh,
and she said it. She's like, I have ticks in my vagina lips, yo, bro. And then there was another one. A guy had ticks in his asshole, and he had his partner fuck him out. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'd have tapped out right there. See, you'd have been mad at me because once you ask me to pull ticks out your asshole, I'm gonna be like, you know what? This ain't for me.
I mean, yo, hypothetically, if you was on the island right now, right?
I already gave you my answer.
No, there's no contest. There's no tapping out. We stuck together. Like we in a desert island, a deserted island, and I got ticks on my butt, bro. And I need someone to help me. You not gonna help me, bro?
I think you should go find a stick and like see how that shit works, yo. Because
damn, bro,
that shit's crazy.
Damn, so I'm
first of all, we on a desert island. Why are we naked? We don't have clothes. Like,
I'll try to carve you out some tweezers out of some tree bark.
Yo,
try that.
I know I'm probably gonna like flag for this shit, but like we went to the supermarket today, me and my brother-in-law, and he was like, oh, he wanted to get some hot dogs. I'm like, oh, you want to get some glizzies? He goes, yeah. So we go looking for some glizzies, bro. And they had some like Hebrew nationals, and I saw it and it said colossal. I'm like, what the fuck is colossal? And it was on the printed side. So when I flipped it around, bro, these shits were so offensive looking, bro. Big fucking Franks, bro. And I'm like, yo, look at this shit, thinking that he's gonna laugh at it. He's like, yo, he grabs it, he's like, I'm buying them. Bro, let me tell you, bro. I felt so offended eating that shit. Like, them shits were so fucking big, bro. Like to the glizzy to fucking bread ratio was wild.
Yeah, I guess it's me being old, but I would never call that shit a glizzy, bro. Never in my life am I calling it a hot dog a glizzy. It's a fucking hot dog, yo.
I mean,
it's nothing sexual about the goddamn food. Just eat the shit. Like, what is wrong with you, yo? God damn, bro.
I know that y'all in this space, like we eat hot dogs. Like I don't have a problem eating hot dog. I'm just saying the overall girth of this thing was colossal.
He said the girth. Oh my god, bro.
It was crazy. It was crazy. It was good though. I had a good time. I only had one because the one is like two. That motherfucker had two. Man, it's crazy. Anyway, that was my week, man. Oh shit! Since Cass is here, how was your week, buddy?
Man, listen. I ain't even trying to go into that. This should have been a rough week, bro.
Oh man,
this
that bad?
This shit been critical. It's like, all right. I mean, I'll talk a little bit, but I ain't trying to go into too much. All right, so as a man, right, or all of us on the panel, you ever like get to the moment or have a moment in your life when it's like, yo, just as a man, period, towards your family and working and everything, it's like you're just not appreciated when you don't even ask for that much. It just seems like you're just not appreciated. It's just one of those weeks where it's just like a lot of things come to your attention, and it's like one of those moments where it's like, yo, do you need to really start doing things for yourself? Because I don't know when's the last time I've done anything for myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like more about worrying about providing for everybody and making sure everything's cool. But it's just like one of those moments when you start thinking like people are like, I don't want to say ungrateful, but it's like people don't really realize how much you actually do. And at the same time, it's like, should I start just doing things for myself? Because I'm not even doing anything for myself. So it's like you're not even enjoying yourself. You're doing everything for everybody else, and you're still not feeling any ounce of anything.
I felt like that before. I mean, sometimes like it's just a natural reaction. It's a human thing. But sometimes you gotta like not like, you know, just because you're going based on assuming. You're assuming these things. You're assuming that folks are not appreciating you. So like your mind kind of like falls in that space, and you stay in that space, and sometimes you start to conspire, and you got to get out of that space. It's not a healthy space. I don't know if that helps.
No, I understand what you're saying, because I'm the type of person that can self-therapize, you know what I'm saying, and look inward and check myself when I need to. So I don't think it's anything about me conspiring. Like, again, it's not like people don't love you, and that's why I said, again, it's like not on purpose, you know what I'm saying? But it's just one of those moments where you like, you got to make things happen, and the majority is thinking about solutions to problems, but at the same time, it's how everybody else is going to be affected by whatever you choose, whatever direction you choose to go to solve a problem. And it's more of that. It's more of dealing with what probably will come with decisions that you make, even though the decisions that you make are ultimately for everybody else, even though they might not see it at that point. It's more of that type of situation right now.
I mean, my advice, my unsolicited advice, whoever or whoever person's got you feeling that way, I would like have a conversation with them and just tell them how you're feeling about the situation or whatever that's going on, and then from there, from their reaction or how they respond to what you're telling them, you can gauge for yourself right there if they're appreciating you or not.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you're not speculating. You'll have your answers right there. And you know right off rip like if you're being appreciated or not. So you know not to look at things that way. But if you find out that you aren't being appreciated, then maybe you gotta recalibrate what you're doing for people, and then only like probably worry about you and your son. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that also could bring like unnecessary like static with someone that's probably not even in that kind of like they appreciate you, this is not saying anything. But like
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's all family shit, just to let y'all know. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to get personal, but it's family. So it's not like I don't give people my energy like that on some random shit. So yeah,
Well,
it's that's what makes it hard.
It shouldn't cause static if you're telling someone how you feel. Like this is your so like people need to not be afraid to express their feelings on stuff. Like tell people, because I'm like, say I'm doing something that's upsetting you, and I don't know it's upsetting you, but it's upsetting you. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna know until you tell me like, hey, when this happens, I feel this way or something like that, and then I can either say like, oh, I don't care about your feelings, or I could be like, oh, my bad, I never meant for you to feel that way, and then I'll recalibrate how I am towards you,
How you
so that
moving.
way you're not feeling that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only way anything's gonna get solved. You have to express your feelings, or else it's just gonna stew in it, and then it's gonna spiral out of control.
Yeah. Now you guys are right, and I appreciate it. It's a lot going on, and I've done a lot of what you guys are saying, but that's why I'm not trying to go into it too much. But at the same time, just want to put that out there because I'm usually like, I try to be the fun going, laughing, and all that. So if my mood is a little down, it's that's why it's nothing personal. But it's just But at the same time, besides that, it's just that's life. But I did want to say it live on here, even though I'm the type of person that keeps a lot of things very close to my chest. But I also wanted to express a little bit. Also, for anybody that's watching and understands, like it's all right to be vulnerable sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a nice little circle around you, like I have with the gentleman here with me today, and other family members in close circles. It's like you need that in your life. We a bunch of dudes talking on here, and a lot of our perceptions nowadays are like really shut down or not considered at all. So at the same time, I appreciate all the advice, and I also just want to be able to let people know it's all right to be vulnerable nowadays. Like, it's not a weak thing. Like, something's going on with you, let people know something's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? So that if it does end up like tending to spiral for some people, you know what I'm saying? If you let people know, they can catch it before it gets to something crazy, and we don't have to worry about tragedies and people going too soon and things of that nature. So, but again, I'm good. It's just good to vent sometimes. But appreciate to have you out here. But other than that, I did see that the whole Brawl, so we'll get into that. I was watching. Have you guys watched that Kevin Hart Heart to Heart show?
No, I gotta check it out because I've seen clips of it, like his Dr. Dre interview with the Stevie Wonder shit that had me cracking up.
Yeah.
And I think another one that he had with The Rock when The Rock was talking about Black Adam.
Yeah, so I saw those same ones too. So that kind of made me want to watch it when I was, kind of had some free time. I think it's on
Peacock or something.
Yeah. Yes, it's on Peacock. But it's very good. I didn't even realize this dude was up to like 3 seasons now. So he has like at least 33 episodes, like 11 episodes per season. So it's really good, and it's given me a different perception on him as a person, as a man. Also, like certain people that he's interviewed that I watched so far, because I've seen him with like you said, he had Dre, he had The Rock, he had I watched John Cena, Chris Rock. He did a movie with Bryan Cranston, so I watched that as well. Simu Liu did an interview with him. Might be missing somebody else, but yeah, it's very good. It gives you a very good interpersonal relationship. Well, it gives you a good introspective look on him and other people. Like, they drink wine, they just chill back. It's not like a regular interview like we see on like late night TV and things like that. So it's more laid back, more comfortable, and it's very informative. So I highly recommend anybody that's interested in any of the people that he has on there. Just take a look at the episodes. They're very good.
He's a good interviewer. He's a good interviewer, man. I saw one with Mark Wahlberg. That was a good one.
That's the next one on mine. Yeah.
You know, it's funny. He was doing something like this on his YouTube with it was like he would do like sports activities with them while he's interviewing them and stuff like that.
Yeah, he did the ice bucket shit.
With the ice bucket.
Coldest balls. Yeah.
He did. He had one where he put I forgot, he had some female in a sumo wrestling suit and they were like bumping to each other. Like it was like yo, he did the. And he seemed like he took that formula and then recalibrated and then came out with this. So like he reinvented it, and now this one is going 3 seasons strong. So yeah, shout out to Kevin Hart, man. He knows how to keep himself out there, relevant and everything.
And I never hated the dude, but I was one of those people that got tired of seeing him everywhere. But at the same time, I'm not going to go into it. If you guys watch it, you'll start to see when he explains himself and other people show their reverence for him and how hard of a worker he is. You'll see exactly why it is that he's just out there like that and what exactly his mind frame is behind all of that. And it's dope. Like I said, I have a different perspective on the dude. And
what's funny?
Yeah, definitely.
Fame is like tricky because fame is like, if you out there too much, people say, "Yo, this nigga's everywhere. I'm tired of this dude." Like, but then if you're not showing yourself enough, then you're not out there to catch gigs because you're not in enough stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a tricky balance to like fame, man. Like it's crazy.
Oh, Don Cheadle too. Now that you're talking about the fame thing, because he's the one talking about him being laid back and all that, and that's his thing. And he said it works for him too because then the public doesn't have to see him in a certain type of way. If they always see him as this type of dude out in these TMZ videos, oh, that's the type of dude he is. Now he could play any type of role, and people would just see the role that he's playing and embodying instead of like what type of person he actually is. You know what I'm saying? Overbearing that, and it was just kind of true. So
yeah, you said Don Cheadle. I just remember the clip when he said, "Damn,
53, damn."
I'm sorry. Don Cheadle looked at me.
Yo. That shit was hilarious. But then I realized that they actually friends. So like he did that shit on purpose. Like they stay fucking with each other. And if you watch the whole interview, like it's a great interview. Like, but yeah, that shit was hilarious. Damn, nigga. Looking at the nigga, like, word. That's not how you said it. Every time you say it, it get lower and lower. Nigga. Yo, that shit was hilarious.
Crazy.
But
So
yeah,
my
that's
week,
about it.
if your week is done, we're going to my week. My week was pretty good. You know, what did I do?
Hey, it's so good you can't remember what you did.
Now you did mad shit, bro. You did mad shit. Then you did movies to this week, right?
I did do movies. Yes, I did. I did a lot of movies. I did The Meg 2. That was pretty decent. I think I liked the first one a little bit better, but this one is still good.
Yeah.
I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I liked the movie overall, but I didn't like that they changed the origin story up. But I still like the movie overall. You know,
It wasn't that far off from the origin.
It was a lot. It's a lot of ways far off. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't want to do spoilers in case people haven't seen it yet. But
it's been out for a week, bro. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still.
I'm interested in what you have an issue with, honestly.
That's it. I just said
your
the
limitation.
origin, change the origin.
No, I know. I meant like specifics. I'm like sold.
Like,
I'm like,
I'm
it
a
wasn't
deep.
really
I like.
that
I
different.
like
I got tight.
I like the foot lore background, the Rokusaki Hamato Yoshi. Beat.
Okay,
I like that. That's what.
Yeah,
That's my main thing with the So I like that history that the Shredder and Splinter have. So
yeah.
That's taken away with this movie. So
That's true.
That's my only gripe. But like I said, overall the movie is still good. I enjoyed it. I had fun. You know, I like the Turtles' personality. The kids did a good job. You know, I got used to their voices, so it didn't bother me as much as when I first saw the trailer. So, but they did a really good job. I had fun. Really, I really had a lot of fun.
It's a fun movie. That's why I said last week. I said that purist is gonna have some kind of issues with the movie, but overall, like if you like the Turtles in general, you're gonna love this story because it's like showing you something that they always wanted. Like they always wanted to go to school and all that kind of shit. Like you get to see that shit going to fruition. Just in case the second one doesn't come out, this is a good standalone movie, and it's good if it's just only one.
The second one's gonna come out. They got it. After the end of it, you gotta have the second one come out. Like,
yeah, it's coming out on Peak. It's coming out on Peacock on September 9th or something like that.
But this was I think the reason why I enjoyed this one so much, like even though it changed the origin up, it's still is a refreshing like retelling of the Turtles. Like there's the Turtles like we never seen them like in past movies when we seen them, they've already been at the game for like a few years already. They're like basically ninja pros. Like these Turtles are just rookies and stuff like that. Like they had when they had the scene, they had their first fight. They oh my god, we had our first fight! Like and they were so excited about that shit. It was like stuff like that. It was fresh and new. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely teenage. Teenage, like they're brand new, like they're 15, right? Something like that. 15.
Yeah.
They sound more like they're 13, the way they're talking.
Yeah, they sound like yeah.
They sound like
they just got there.
Babies.
Now I would say some of them felt like they was older and some of them felt younger.
Donnie definitely felt younger.
Yeah, Donnie sound more like my son, right? My son, the different kind of like words and all that kind of and all that kind of. We used to shit, but like the bacon, egg, and cheese, all that kind of like fake New York shit. Like like that, I loved it because I got the references because I'm around my son a lot, so I understand like what they say. But I could imagine like say if my father went to see it, he's like, I don't understand these words.
Bro, the slang was crazy. The teenage slang was in there deep, bro. Like when Leonardo said, "Who said I ain't got no riz, yo?"
That was the one that got me.
I didn't understand that.
That was my son all day right there. Who said I ain't got no riz?
Riz is the slang for charisma. Like you got the juice to talk to girls. Like that's why he said who said I ain't got no Riz? Yeah?
I heard my son talk about Riz. I'm like all that kind of shit. I'm like, what the hell is Riz? And he's like, yeah, it's just how you talk to women, how you are.
It's how you talk to women, your charisma.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm like, damn. All right, cool.
Yo, and to this day, go ahead, my fault.
Nah, then when watching it, I'm laughing hard. And my son's like, oh, he's looking at me like, you get it, right? I'm like, yeah, I fucking get it. Like I felt like I was gonna be alienated. Like I was not gonna understand these things because we come from a different generation. Nah, I got all that shit. And I was laughing the whole entire fucking time, bro. Ice Cube killed me.
Yeah, well, my girl, she was laughing her head off.
Yo,
Ice Cube was funny. Ice Cube was funny in this shit too.
The funniest line was when Ice Cube goes, y'all thought it was Godzilla? Nah. He was like, nah. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, so that movie's definitely good. Funny, Dan Diaz said he didn't like it though. So I was like, really? But then I was like, movies subjective, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, a lot of people hated. A lot of people hated it, but it got good scores overall, audience and critics.
And I like the animation style. Like it was gritty. It was like rough. It wasn't like it's like something fresh. It was new. You never seen an animation style really like this. So it's like it was rough on the edges, like kind of how the turtles are rough. They're not like clean and polished. So I got it, yo. I enjoyed the movie.
It's like how kids actually draw. It's how kids draw, like sometimes. Like
learn
how to draw.
Mm-hmm. Just like that. It's true. The rough edges. Yeah, so I did that. I watched Baki came back on Netflix. They have season 2 out. So I was watching some of it. I didn't finish it yet. But Baki is a crazy anime, bro. Like
Baki is a crazy anime. I haven't I only saw the first season, but
it's like they have gore just for gore's sake on Baki. Like it's like the bodies is dressed is like drawn crazy with like muscles on muscles on muscles. And like they're just gore for like gore's sake. I love it. I still watch Baki, man. It's good. It's a good little anime. If you're into gore and shit, that's the anime for you. What else did I see? I saw a lot of shit this week, yo. I just can't remember. And I just got addicted to this Monopoly Go because these guys sent me this link, yo. And when I joined, now I'm addicted to this shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking you guys got hacked. I'm getting spam. I'm like, yo, I'm getting this. Yo, three of y'all. I'm like,
bro,
this shit?
He's like, what is this? I'm like, yo, I just need you to join so I can get these rolls, yo. Don't ask no questions.
Get rolls, bro.
I just need you to join so I can get these rolls, yo. I don't care if you want to delete it after. Just join so I can get the rolls, yo.
And Red, I need you to get back in the shop, man. I need you to
what
get
you talking about? I just added to the car, man. What you talking about it, bro? I'm gonna need you to get back in there, yo.
I put like 20K into it so far, bro.
Bro, yeah. You gonna make it seem like he put that 20K is off the luck of a spin, man.
What you mean? Nah, bro. I was putting it work.
20K is off the luck of a spin, man. Cause
I knew you was gonna be the guy to stay on with me.
I damn sure did times 20. And them motherfuckers chose to give me a low number on that shit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Always. They stay doing that. They stay over, bro.
You're gonna skip right past the 20K and you're gonna give me the low, like the little 8 or 1,000 or for 400. I just gave you 400 wheels. See how much faster now? This is what the game does.
This sounds nothing like Monopoly.
It is, but it's mad extra shit though.
Yo, I got mad shit. I got like four projects, bro. 4 car projects right now. It's just looking crazy right now, bro. Like all that fucking shit. I got.
You got to click on those 2 arrows, man. Somebody updated.
Yeah. Somebody updated it. Yeah,
I just turned that shit on. Yeah, look at that shit. About to get that bread. Damn, man, she put 24K in this bitch.
Yeah,
this game is good. This game is fun.
It's crazy. My uncle start watching. Yo, get in the shop, man. You still on 0, cuz.
Yo, me and a shorty, we finished our car already. I'm waiting for the rest of these lazy bums to work on the car.
Yeah, I only got 2. It's me and you and me and some other chick. And like, yeah, everybody else stagnating right now, man.
Yeah, it's a good game, man.
Yeah, man. Like I finished one car, but Let me see where we at. Bro, he acting like I ain't putting in no work, yo. Look at this shit. His is 20K and I'm 16K, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do me like this. I'm 16, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to rush and complete it, cuz.
I understand, bro. I'm trying to rush and complete it too, but they're robbing me, man.
Yo, they doing it to me too, bro.
The last spin I did on our car, right? Look, it was plus 400. Look where that shit landed. It landed on the 800, bro.
Nah, bro, they hit me with a bunch of 160s and all types of bullshit, bro.
Plus 400 and landed on the 800. I got robbed, bro. I got totally robbed.
Yo, the last one, I wasted like 300 wheels, bro. And all the spins was like 160, 80, 160. I'm like, yo, y'all doing me dirty, bro.
They're not trying to give us that 15K dice, bro. They know.
Yeah, we should have been done with this shit already, bro. I ain't been on the run like
yo, they like, damn. They finish the cars, yo. 50K dice. They think it's gonna be played forever. We ain't gonna get no money.
Damn.
50K dice.
They trying to get you to spend money on them spin packs, man.
Yeah, bro.
Not me. I'll wait 8 hours.
Nah, I know somebody who they said they don't spend money on the spin packs, yo. They said they did.
Nah, I'm Gucci.
That should get you, yo. You know when your rolls run out, right? When you gotta do like one more land of the space, one more time to unlock something. And they be like, oh, you want to keep rolling? My man pops up like, you want to keep rolling?
We're invite some more motherfuckers onto this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for this pack.
For $10, I'll give you 500 rolls, baby. What you want? I got what you need.
Word. Just in case you guys don't know what we're talking about, if you guys are just now tuning in, we're talking about Monopoly Go. If you guys don't have it, download it. It's fun.
Like Stinky don't have it. Download it, Stinky, so I can get the rolls.
Listen, I'm on that master duel. Okay.
Listen, you
because they got a bounty on me at work.
You missing the point. You ain't got to play.
Give me my rolls, bro.
Join it.
Give
so
me my
get the rolls. Delete it after we get the rolls. I don't care. You holding up us getting rolls, man. You can delete that shit right after. I don't care.
You want to know what's funny? Speaking of Master Duel, freaking Hyro, John knows Hyro, got into it, and he built a Dark Magician deck, and so he's like, yo, bro, can you take a look at my deck? And so I look at it, I'm like, nah, I gotta fix this shit. So I fixed it up, and there's two guys on the other side that was waiting for him to fix up his deck so they could play him. So they're on the other side of the office. Like, our office is split into two different offices. So they're on the other side of the hall, the other office. And he's like, okay, so, this guy wants to play me. Let's start playing. So he's like, all right, so you guys show me how to use this deck. So I was like, yo, just give me your phone. And I go, and they think that he's lightweight because he's new. And they don't know that I'm the one playing. So I'm just taking this new, just put together from what he had. He didn't have much. This Dark Magician deck I just kind of put together from scrap. Fucking whipped their ass with one guy's ass twice in a row, and then I updated the deck because he got some like points and shit, and then I whipped the other guy's ass. Like he was just like, yo, what the fuck? How'd he get good overnight? Me and Hyro just sitting over there just cracking our asses up. I mean, just going back and forth over there. He's just like, yo, they're flipping out on the other side. Like, how the fuck?
Sticky over there smurfing, yo.
It's hilarious.
Sticky over there smurfing. You think you playing a rookie? No, you playing a master, bro. Yo, all right. So continue my week. Work was cool, same old, different day. Also I saw Evo over the weekend, Fighting Evolution. Yo, I waited all day for the Street Fighter tournament on Sunday. Fell asleep on that bitch, bro. Like I done seen every other tournament, but the one I really wanted to see, I fell asleep on because it came on so late, bro.
They added the turtles to that shit, right? Like the
they added Ninja Turtles to Street Fighter. Like the skin, you can put them. They're already characters, but like It's the characters have their skin or something like that, so you go play as the turtle instead of that character.
Okay. Oh, so it's just, yeah, it's a skin. All right.
Yeah,
I thought
so
it was
like
the whole thing.
I forgot who the characters they put it on, but like it's like kind of like like you're playing Ryu instead of Ryu, it's like Leonardo or some shit like that, or something
Okay.
like that.
So you have Ryu's what his ability.
Ryu moveset with Leonardo skin, yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
And don't quote me. I don't know which characters. I'm just giving an example, folks. I don't want people thinking, oh, hey, he said Ryu is gonna be Leonardo. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, I had fun. It's good to see tournaments back out because I think this is the first one since COVID. Because you know they've been doing remote tournaments, so it was nice to see like them go back to like the face to face versus tournaments again, like you know in person. And man, there was a lot of crazy stuff that happened in the tournaments, man. Like if you're a fighting game enthusiast, you watch shit, you'll get it. Like when you just see like people do like some sick comebacks or some quick moves, like do some crazy combos, bro. It just gets you real hype, bro. So yeah, that was pretty much my week. I don't remember what else I did because my memory's gone.
It happens, bro. It happens to me.
And it's gonna come back to me while you're talking. I'm like, oh yeah, I did this shit too. Oh, and Guardians is on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that
3.
I rewatched Guardians 3. It's okay.
You like it?
No, it's okay. It's just like you know, I guess after watching it a while, like, all right, it's an okay movie. It's not like I think it changed in my like my ranking as far as like the Guardians movie. I put like Guardians 3 over Guardians 1, and I think it kind of like shifted after like the third watch.
I told you being overzealous with that.
Yeah, so I mean,
because I remember Guardians 1 and 2 being really good, and I got to rewatch all 3 to see which one the order I rank them in.
Yeah,
I remember really liking Guardians 2, but Guardians 1 is the classic, man. That's where we got all the classic music and shit from, man. Ronan, the battle of Ronan and the dance scene at the end, the dance off, and the holding hands and shit, man. I think one is good.
Yeah, one is perfect, man.
Well, that's just
one is a perfect movie. It's a perfect movie from start to finish. It just felt great. And when the movie came out, almost 10 years ago, and you watch it today, and my feelings doesn't change as far as like it being great. I just, you know, I guess we like in that mindset. Whenever something new comes out, we just think, oh, it's like the best thing ever, and
it's a shiny new toy.
Yeah, it's a shiny new toy. But yeah, man. Also,
I just remember they cloned Tyrone. I saw they cloned Tyrone. So
yeah,
good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie. Saw that.
Did y'all see that Lioness series that they dropped on Paramount? I think it is with Zoe Saldana.
No.
That show is kind of hard, bro. I'm on like the second episode, and I'm like, all right, this is kind of tough, and it probably is not gonna get like great reviews because, to be honest, like I'm not gonna say it's female centric, but the whole point is like the special ops team that the whole point was the Lioness program that they built around like women espionage soldiers and shit. So like now I'm only on I passed episode 2. I'm like, this shit is kind of dope, bro. Like this shit is hard. Like I'm digging it so far. So I don't know if y'all want to watch it. I think it's something good if y'all got some free time. But I guess I'll review it later on if whenever I finish it.
I'd rather rewatch it. It gives me a.
No, but it's not even like that though. Like I could tell you that right now. But yeah, I would be interested to see what Red thinks.
I mean, you only said you only in the second episode, so like, I would say like watch the whole thing, right? Because it's like you don't know how the shit unfolds, right? It might be real trash towards the end.
You know what's crazy? Forgot to tell the story, but like when I went to see the Meg too, right? So, well, people who don't know me. I have phasmophobia, and and damophobia, right? So those two things, like I really don't fuck with in movies. So I went to go see the Meg 2. And I'm there enjoying I'm sitting there. I'm a little early, catching the trailers and shit, enjoying my popcorn. Then I see the scene where like this girl, and it's like bluish. The screen is like a bluish tint, and I said, Lord, please don't let this be what I think it is, yo. The girl's crawling through a cabinet, and it's like creepy. She's crawling through some little tunnel shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, Lord, please don't let this be what I think it is. The next thing you know, she gets to the other side of the tunnel. She's in a room. And then she looks and in the room, there's a dark corner.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Huh?
I don't fuck with that. You already lost me.
Well, man, setting the scene lovely. Dark corner. Nope.
Bro, like, listen, man.
Nah, man. Go
and
ahead.
I'm like, Lord, please don't let this be what I think it is, yo. And then in the dark corner, you saw a fucking pair of eyes. And I said, oh, Lord.
Oh, shit.
It is what I think it is. So the bitch gets scared. She crawls out the tunnel. Skirts out backwards. They were like, and other girls are like, what happened? What did you see? I think there was something in there. And next, bam! Like, I was like, Lord Jesus Christ. Man, listen. Fucking showed the trailer for The Nun 2, man. Of all the ghost movies they showed, they had to show the trailer for this. Yo, listen, I hate the. Look, I never seen The Nun, but I hate the Nun movie because I've seen clips and this bitch is scary, man. Like every scary factor you want to hit with that.
She looks crazy.
She's scary, man. And they had to show the trailer for The Nun 2, bro. Like I'm like, yo, why? So of course, I watched the Meg and stuff, but once I see ghost movies, that shit is stuck in my head. That's why I can't watch ghost movies. It's stuck in my head the whole day. So that trailer's been stuck in my head the whole day. Every time I see a dark corner, I'm looking like, is the bitch eyes gonna pop out? Like,
yeah,
bro. Yeah. There was a scene where like the fucking magazine pages were turning, and like I guess it's this woman nun that kicked the ass the first movie or some shit. They calling her back to like exercise her again or some shit. And you see the pages turn, and she's looking and she's like getting scared. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, nah. I said, whatever you do, lady, do not turn your back on the fucking magazines because I'm pretty sure that shit's gonna turn into something. But the bitch, did the white bitch listen to me? No, she fucking turns around because she hears a little running in the background. She turns her head like this. When you turn back around, the magazine formed the fucking nun and she pops out. I'm like, oh my god.
Wow.
Bro, I almost got my popcorn almost flew all over the place. Bro. I can't watch movies like this. I was so mad.
Oh, man.
I said, why the hell would they show this with a shark movie? Why? Oh my god.
Same studio?
I guess. I don't, man, listen. I think it is because it said from the it's in the Conjuring universe. So they said from the same universe as the Conjuring or some shit. All that's with the Conjuring. And of course it's the Conjuring. That's the first thing that scared me off for like not watching horror movies ever again with ghosts was the Conjuring movie.
I never even watched them.
There was a scary movie that came out. I think it's on either Paramount Plus or it just came out in theaters not too long ago. It's called, I think, Talk to Me or some shit. They said it was really fucking scary.
Yeah,
bro, that's the show with the fucking the dead hand that they over here talking, shake your hands and shit.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, no, I mess with that shit.
What? A talking hand?
It says talk to me. They shake the hand and they say talk to me to the hand and like the hand grips them or some shit. And bro, it's some weird shit, bro. I'm just no. It's white people shit, bro.
I'm good. All I seen was Shorty with the all black eyes. That's all I kept seeing was like that poster or picture with. I'm like, nah, I'm good with that, bro. I'm straight.
Yeah, I can't deal with that kind of shit, bro.
I don't know how people can watch this horror shit. Like, I don't understand. Who finds this shit enjoyable, yo? Like, I don't understand. I need answers.
Nah, there's a demographic. I mean, don't Marrero like those type, or he's like classic?
He loves it.
Morello's into slashers. He don't watch that ghost shit. He's into
like that. Something that's mad scary to us. For him is a comedy.
Yeah.
So
he likes watching that that gory killing shit. Like he likes slashers. Slashers is his cup of tea, not the ghost shit. But there's some people that really sit down and say, "Oh, they want to watch this ghost shit." Like, oh, I gotta see this.
Yeah.
What?
I fuck with slashers. I'm good with that ghost shit,
I watch
demons and all that. I'm good with all that, bro.
I watch a slasher all day. Give me Jason, give me Freddy, give me all them dudes. I watch it all day.
I'm people conjuring spirits and all. I'm good, bro. Possession and nah.
I'll be scared that shit gonna be wake the spirit up in my house.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm good on that. No,
they're not talking to you. They're not talking to you. Like
I'm not opening the door for none of that shit. I'm good.
Yo, you ever see the clip on online with the African kid? And he's calling like the Freddy, and he's doing like the little ritual. And the father walks in and said, "What you doing?" He said, "Who's Freddy?" He said, and he told him, he said, "Freddy's a demon." He said, "Are you calling him?" The father slapped him back.
Word. What the hell is wrong with you?
The father said, "Are you calling him?" Wow.
No.
That'll be me, man. Like, don't do none of that seance shit. If I see a Ouija board, I'm burning that shit.
Word.
That shit out of here.
Word. I feel you. I'm with you.
You touching it? No, you're touching it. Look, it's moving by itself.
No, it's not. My hand. Well, I was gonna say my hands off. My hands would have never been on that shit in the first fucking place. I'm good with y'all. That's when I'm going home. Y'all pull that shit out. I'll see y'all later. Maybe.
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 Bro, that shit is like, yo, I don't want to step in the plate because that shit latches on. Sometimes they latch on to you, man. That shit ain't really no dope, man. Like Disney Haunted Mansion, like they try to get out, they try to get away, but that shit latched on. Once they stepped in the house, that shit was a wrap.
I need to see that. That's the new one you're talking about?
The new one, yeah.
I need to see that.
The Haunted was worse when they weren't in the house than when they were in the house.
I'm in a car right now, and it's fucking the wilderness, bro. You're talking real crazy right now.
I feel you, bro. I'll put a pin in that.
Yeah,
I'll put a pin in that.
You tell me there's number trees and shit around you right now?
But it's just dark around everything.
Yo, bro, just promise me, bro. Keep your head on a swivel. If you need me to remind you, I will.
At least you're not dealing with like the fucking what's that shit with the shit that hang out in the darkness and you had to use the light together to scare her away or some shit like that.
Relax, bro. What's going on?
He said, "Relax, what's going on?"
My man's fucking doubling down over here, yo. Gave y'all my concerns.
Yo, word. I'm trying to look out for my man, bro. Like, nah, bro.
All right, my bad.
Oh man,
I don't blame you though. You are in Haunted Central, yo, Pennsylvania. Shit.
Oh yeah.
I don't blame you.
My fault.
He said
that was a Kevin Hart slip, right?
He said, "Damn, my bad."
Yeah, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. Nah.
Yeah, that's Haunted Central right there, bro.
Oh man, so we was gonna talk about this shit last week. We felt we didn't mention it. But Red wanted to make sure he wanted to talk about this topic, right?
Oh, this line son of a bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. So, and was crazy enough. There was more information came about today and yesterday, so we're gonna get into it. So apparently, James Gunn, Peter Safran, they had a conversation with Gal, and pretty much told Gal, "Hey, we're gonna develop a new movie, a Wonder Woman 3 with you. It may not be with Patty Jenkins because I guess she already had left the project, but they also were saying that that you're in good hands and that you are our Wonder Woman." So she pretty much she said that she had like press junkets before the actor strike that's coming out now for her new show that came out on Netflix. And so yeah, pretty much like it's very confusing, right? When you want to keep an actress, right? I just say actor. I'm not gonna say actress. I'm not gonna say it's just her, but like keep her, but not keep Henry Cavill and not keep Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman. Like it kind of like definitely confuses the audience a whole lot. But I know that Red wanted to talk about this shit, so we're gonna let Red do his little rant because I know he was very.
Because this.
Can I ask one quick question before you go on the rant, Red? I just want to know one quick question. When you were saying that, Fresh, was this from the meetings from around the time when they first took over, when Patty Jenkins was like, "I'm out"? Is this the meetings that Gal was talking about when they pulled everybody in, or is this something recent that just happened?
Something recent.
It's okay. It could be recent. I'm not sure because there's no date on when she had a conversation with these people.
Okay.
Like, why would she lie?
No, that's why I was asking when it happened. Yeah. I didn't know if this was when everybody was having their meetings, like when Momoa was on the phone, hype and all that around that, when Cavill got released, or if this is something new that they just pulled her back in. That's why I was asking. But my fault.
My thing is like, you got rid of Cavill and you got rid of the Affleck, and you went on saying that like you're rebooting the whole DCEU, like you're gonna start over, and there's gonna be all new characters. There's no original actors is gonna be in the new DC universe that you're creating. That's what you came out here and you said, right? So that's why you got rid of Cavill, you got rid of Affleck, and I guess the Flash is supposed to be the last movie that resets the whole DC universe to what it is now, so you could do your Superman project and all the other shit, right? So if this is the case, then why are we having a Wonder Woman 3? Why is Gal Gadot still Wonder Woman? And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on. I like Gal Gadot being Wonder Woman. I'm not hating on her being Wonder Woman, but I'm just trying to understand if you're over here trying to make a whole new DC universe. Why are you picking and choosing who stays and who goes? Like, completely wipe the slate and make everybody new. Have a new Wonder Woman, have a new Batman, have a new Superman, have a new Aquaman, have a new everybody. I'm really lost to this because you came over here, you talking all the sweet talk, but you're making the same like confusing DC moves like the previous people are doing. Like they came over here, they said what their plans were, and then they'll go reneging on their plans and doing all kinds of crazy shit that had nothing to do with the original plans. And now you're turning around and doing the same thing. It's something in the DC water that they're drinking. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah. And
I'm really lost right now, bro.
And so now reports are coming out, right, saying that this is not coming from James Gunn or Peter Safran. This is coming from like a source, right? And the source saying that these conversations never happened. Like there's no plans to do a Wonder Woman 3. There's no plans to keep Gal Gadot. So now it makes her look stupid. This is the second time you made a talent look like shit in media, right? What the fuck these balloons coming from?
I was about to say, we celebrating.
Word, my man, celebrating.
Y'all fucking around with these ghost shit, man.
Bro, we get mad at us for it. You the one making balloons come out. I'm
not fucking Pennywise.
I missed the balloons.
You missed the balloon, bro. Man, balloons just came across the
word
screen,
just went across his whole screen.
I missed it.
So
Pennywise, we all float down here type shit.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey, Georgie.
Yeah.
The next thing, whatever coming out, you're gonna latch it to my screen. You're gonna jump in my shit. Nah, man.
Yeah, man. No. But yeah, like going back into that shit, like it's like you have Henry Cavill, where he announces this thing.
Yeah.
It's like, boom, you don't have it. He never got hired for the job. Like you make him look like shit. Now you have Wonder Woman that Gal Gadot. She's very graceful with her shit. She's talking, and it's like, no, that never happened. So it makes her look like a liar, like she never got hired again. It's like, what are you doing? Like, somebody needs to take control of what's happening here. The narrative that's happening. Like,
you telling me that Superman Legacy is gonna be the first, right? But then you telling me that Blue Beetle is a part of it. So
Yeah,
what's
that's
first? Like, is it
Blue
Blue
Beetle's
Beetle?
part of the old crew, so I don't understand it. He's
Like,
confused.
what are you doing? And they had an interview with the director for Blue Beetle, and they said that, hey, does a Batman Superman exist in this world? Like, yeah, there's a Batman, there's a Superman, but we don't really get into like who is these people, and it could be anyone. So apparently there's gonna be like a big reveal at the end. I'm not sure who it is. I don't know if it's gonna be. I doubt it's Superman. I doubt it is any. I think it's probably be like the original Blue Beetle,
Ted Cord,
Ted Korg, or Booster Gold or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just feel like you
Nathan Fillion. You think Green Guy Gardner, Green Lantern? They said that's who we got cast for.
I but it's kind of fucked up because Blue Beetle was already filmed and shot before James came in. So if you bring in Nathan Fillion, that means you bringing in a brand new idea to something that has already been done. Like you try to put your DNA in this movie, like you did with the Flash.
It could be a post-credit scene and not affect the movie though.
Like a Josh Whedon.
Yeah, it's definitely giving me Josh Whedon vibes, like these fucking like characters and how like things are being done. Like we haven't even seen a lick of a movie, and yet like there's so much shit happening. Like there's nothing, right? We don't have a fucking still image of fucking Superman. So it's like and I think we spoke about this before, that the fact that he announced the slate before the movies could finish off kind of like diminishes people's involvement in these movies. Like people don't want to go see The Flash. People don't want to go see these other fucking movies. Like DC, Warner Brothers are kind of like failing, minus the exception like Barbie and Oppenheimer. But like as far as like these type of the genre, like comic book genre films, like these shits are failing. And they was like, oh, that Blue Beetle's gonna make $15 million. It's not gonna be funny. No. And it's funny, Zack Snyder, right? Tweeted out, go see. He said, I'm gonna go see Blue Beetle with my kids. He said, and then hashtag representation matters, right?
Word.
If you wanted to see that, if there was a Zack Snyder effect, yo, now the movie's projected to make $30 to $40 million. People are buying tickets. People buying tickets. They're like, yo, let's see how much power does he have.
Yo, bro, that shit just doubled, tripled real quick. Like,
I don't know why they didn't just make Zack Snyder the head of the DC.
That's what they should have did from the beginning. Just let him play his vision out, bro. What's wrong?
The amount of money they lost, right?
Oh my God.
The amount of money they lost in all these movies in the last, I would say, since 2018, right? They could have let him cook. And if it would have been a failure, like a failed trilogy, then let it be a failed trilogy. Then it would have been isolated. Boom, we got what we wanted. It sucked. Gone. Now you can start your new shit, right? But they didn't want him to do that. So like now we have all these fucking like lukewarm Wish.com movies. Some of them are good. Some of them are good. Like I like this shit. I think Shazam was like the first movie that was pre-Snyder, right? And I enjoyed that shit. But like a lot of other movies, like I didn't like Shazam 2. I didn't like Aquaman was cool. I liked Aquaman. I enjoyed it. But it was weird to me a little bit. It was kind of corny, but I got through it and I liked it. I loved the ending. The end sequence was one of my
first
favorite.
Aquaman or second?
First Aquaman.
You didn't like first Aquaman? First
I
Aquaman?
did.
They didn't drop the second one yet.
I love the first one. I'm just saying like it was a little bit different, but like I'm talking about like pre-Snyder shit. But yeah, I mean Blue Beetle, man. Huh?
You talking about post Snyder? After, yeah.
Post Snyder, my bad. But yeah, I mean, Blue Beetle's looking like it's tracking. I'm gonna try to get my tickets. I was trying to see that at the Alamo, but it seems like the Alamo might be racist, man, because then that shit is not playing any one of them shits, yo.
What?
Oh.
Yo, it's not playing in Alamo, bro. Is it?
Blasphemy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can't have these Mexicans in the Alamo. Don't you remember the Alamo? Come on, man.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Get the music.
Oh shit! I don't think I have that drop. Oh fuck! I'm not home.
Oh man, we needed that right there.
Music.
Speaking hard facts and knowledge, bro. That's just crazy.
Nah, that
Yeah,
that,
nah, I
that
tried.
was that was facts. That was hard.
It was funny.
facts.
I saw the shows at the Alamo, but they were playing the trailer for Blue Beetle at the Alamo.
Oh, it's just a trailer.
They don't
Oh,
show the
I
trailer,
mean,
but they
yeah, I
gonna show
guess
you the
it's a
movie.
trailer.
Yeah.
I
Y'all
went
ain't
to
come in.
I went to see
There's half the
Ninja
movies are not
Turtles.
gonna play.
I saw Ninja Turtles at the Alamo. They're fucking the pre show the all like the old school shit they play. That shit was on point.
That shit was on point. They had it with the Ninja Turtle TV.
Yo,
Yo, I was
they
like,
had the Ninja Turtle like themed pizza, which was fucking amazing. That shit was great, dude.
Or that pickle pepperoni pizza.
Yep. That's up. Pickle pepperoni, yo.
One of the viewers was telling me about that shit.
Yeah, man, that shit was good. I had a good time. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. It's weird. I hope that I guess once we get Blue Beetle out of the way, we figure out how that's gonna shape out and if that's gonna be part of the universe. The director did say that this movie is kind of a standalone, that they could do whatever they want with this character. It's not locked to an actor that's playing these different roles, right? It's only locked to to Sholo's character. And then we get Aquaman out the way, then we could.
Yo,
what is happening?
Bro, you're doing that, bro?
I promise you, I'm not doing shit. I'm in my car.
How did that thumbs down bubble just pop up with your shit, bro?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all fucking me up.
Y'all, what do you mean? What is this?
Is it coming from? Is it coming from the?
Y'all?
Is it coming from the Facebook joint?
Nah,
it might be.
Well, how would Facebook affect StreamYards though?
Good question.
I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it because now
I'm just throwing shit out there.
We're bringing awareness to it. So if this entity in this car,
we rebuke you. We do not acknowledge you. Be gone, demon.
Word, man. But
one more shit. I'm about to go find some holy water. Yo. My mom praying with some
We're
water.
gonna have to restart this whole stream fresh.
I have my mom praying with some water so I can flick it on the screen.
We might have to have a prayer backstage before we restart.
Oh, man. Yo, that shit. Talking about Gal Gadot, right? I was watching the Hot One shit. She did a Hot One challenge.
I saw it too,
bro. I felt a little like turned on, bro.
I thought I was the only one. I don't feel bad now. I don't feel bad. I was saying, yo, how does this chick look so sexy being tortured by hot wings right now? Like, it's crazy.
Like she was spitting. I'm like, ooh.
Yo, and I went on Twitter randomly, and that's the first thing I seen, and I'm like, it's always fresh, man. Fresh.
Yeah, she's
somebody posted that shit. Like one of the podcasts I follow. His name is Ben Everett. He does Real Anarchy, and he posted that shit, like a clip of it. I'm like, yo, I'm turned on. Like I'm just like, what the hell?
Because she said, but before it happened, before she started spitting though, like when she ate the first week, she said, yo, I feel like my tongue is sweating. My tongue is sweating. Like what is going on? Like, and then after that, when she ate the next week, she started spitting. Like, I'm like,
yo, man, Gal Gadot, man. I mean, listen, man,
national fucking treasure.
Yeah, if she can't get it, man, cool, man. But again, like WB needs to like really like try to like control the narrative and kind of give people the fans, the people that the fans, we are the investors, right? We are investing into your film, so you need to go. You need to have a meeting with your investors, meaning us, about what's happening. All right, what's included, what's not included. At this point in time, like trying to like keep spoilers in and all that. To me, that shit is like it's whack right now. Like, just give us a clear indication, give us a roadmap, what's being done. If you got no plans for Wonder Woman, great. Then there's no plans. But like, yeah, like to have these actors feel like, all right, cool. I could tell my audience, my investors, that I'm gonna be back. You know what I mean? I'm your Wonder Woman.
If you ask me, I think they should redo Wonder Woman anyway. They should recast that and then redo the story because she ain't got no Greek gods. What's Wonder Woman with no Greek gods to fight, yo?
That's true though.
They killed all her Greek gods in the first movie.
That is true though. Because the Flash did not reboot anything to the point where we see something like, okay, this is where we going. It's like, y'all really just left it open to we're gonna do whatever we want, and that's not cool.
And that's
bro.
another confusing situation when James Gunn goes, the Flash is gonna reboot the whole entire thing. Like you watch, all right, what the fuck it is? Are you saying that George Clooney's now our fucking Batman? Hell no.
And I know you're not saying that, so cut this shit. What the what is going on, bro?
Like what is the point, right, of taking actors, right, that have already filmed a project, right, and say, hey, we need to redo this shit, but not to remove Ben Affleck and remove Wonder Woman and put an actor that has been, he said it verbally that he hated playing Batman.
Who?
George Clooney. No, he didn't. He said he apologized for destroying the legacy of Batman. I don't think he said he hated playing it. Did he?
He probably did hate playing.
He said I heard him say that that's one of his regrets. That he hated. He hated.
I heard him. Sound like Gerald Zod for like 2 seconds. I
heard him. Unless there's some kind of like Mandela effect where it never happened, bro. I'm a believer.
No, I'm not saying that. Yeah, that's why I asked you.
Yo,
because I definitely seen the interview where he said he apologized to everybody for what his Batman did to the legacy of Batman, but that's why I'm asking you. Like, you actually heard him say he hated that shit? Because I'm like, that would go along with it too.
Complete joke, bro. My man, but bro,
it wasn't his fault though, man.
Bro, bat skates. When they had bat skates, nigga,
that was fucking Schumacher, bro.
Together.
Schumacher apologized too.
My man was skydiving surfing on a friggin' metal piece of board with no attachments and nothing. His foot stayed on perfect. Robin did like a spinning flip catch with the freaking board. And he didn't fly off of the shit, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know, man. If I got it wrong that he never said that shit, I apologize in advance. But also at the same time, it's like, all right, why? Like, why that choice? I know you can't give Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer's going through some shit, but like, bro, why even include the scene? You could have just added someone totally different that we never seen.
My thing is the thing that with the Flash movie did, which is messed up, is the Val Kilmer, George Clooney Batman is the same Batman for
Michael Keaton.
That's why I don't understand why they even did this. Like, because it's supposed to be the same Bruce Wayne, same Batman from when Michael Keaton was playing Batman and Batman and Batman Returns.
I think they're trying to disavow that shit.
But it's supposed to be the continuation of the story. That like Batman Forever was supposed to be the continuation, and Batman and Robin was a continuation of his story from those movies. Because he said he didn't want to play Batman anymore due to what happened to Tim Burton. So they continued. They said, "Okay, we just get somebody to play Batman, and continue the story on from there." That's where Val Kilmer came in and George Clooney. Yeah. But I don't know why they even did this in the Flash movie. Cause I'm like, it's the same Batman. This is not a different Bruce Wayne. Like George Clooney Bruce Wayne is the same Bruce Wayne that Michael Keaton Bruce Wayne is. They literally had the same butler and they were in the same house. They had the same outfit. Like, it made no sense. You know?
They have the same Gordon too, right?
Yeah. All the same Gordon, same outfit. The only thing they changed Two-Face from
Billy D. Williams to Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones, yeah. That's the only change they did.
Tim Burton's number 3 would have been fire, bro. And instead of Jim Carrey, I like Jim Carrey. It was what it was, but like they would have Robin Williams and Billy D. Williams as the Two-Face and Riddler and the same going back introvert into Batman away from the villains, but like they were supposed to do the same thing, and they took that story and just squashed it, bro.
That's the legacy of the DC universe.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, their movies, man. they like making big mistakes with their fucking
Yo,
movies.
it's been going on since the 80s, bro.
Yeah, bro.
WB
Since the
has-
beginning of time.
Yo, like why does fucking WB still have the licenses for fucking DC? Like, sell that shit off and let DC Studios be DC Studios. And I mean, that's what it is now. They changed it, but it's still like owned by WB like 100%. Like, it's not like
I think WB bought the comics, so they bought DC Comics. So
yeah, it just sucks, man. It just
so
sucks.
that's their characters.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, man. But hopefully, you know, with DC fandom happening, we kind of get a better roadmap what's going on. Because James Gunn has not said anything. 'Cause I think they're telling him he can't go online to debunk shit because he's been wilding out, right? So he's been very quiet. He hasn't been saying shit. Yeah, man. But you know, let's see what happens. Also, Into the Across the Spider-Verse dropped on digital on Tuesday. People are upset. I'm probably one of them. So I know you guys, when you guys watch Into the Spider-Verse, I don't know if you guys seen it online that there was like multiple versions. I hear myself twice.
I didn't see online anything.
So there was like multiple versions, right? Where like there was certain like little things that was kind of like changed, like as far as animation styles. This digital release changes mad shit. Not a lot of shit, but it changes enough where you kind of notice it. Like the whole Lego sequence has changed.
They took it out?
No, they didn't take it out. It just changed. It's a whole new scene.
Yeah, bro.
It's a whole new scene. There's a Benedict. There's Wong is in it from Spider-Man.
In the Lego scene.
As a Lego, he's a Lego. Wong is the Lego character. They changed some of the animation stuff. They changed some of the animation styles of Miles G when he's talking to his other self. Like they made him like kind of like more kind of like comic booky in the face. You see a lot of more like
I liked it the way
I liked it the way it was. They got rid of the line where he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna do it myself." They got rid of that line.
What?
Bro, that's one of my favorite lines, bro.
That's the fucking crux of the movie, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna do my thing.
Nah, I'm gonna do my thing.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So a lot of people upset about the digital release and like wondering why they did that. And
change it to what?
I guess what people are saying online is they saying that this movie here was kind of rushed, that they didn't have enough time to add everything. So what we got was like a beta of the movie, and the digital release is what's supposed to be in the theaters. So I'm like, I mean, I can see that, but
I mean, if you show something in the theater,
right, that's what we
still have the theatrical version. Like this is theatrical version, and this is the extended version or the changed version. Have the two versions so people can watch whatever version they want to watch. And people who like the theatrical version, they still have the theatrical version. But if people want to see the new version, that the way you meant for it to be seen, then they could still watch that. But don't take that away from people.
Yeah,
they did. Yeah,
I get that. But like the experience was never like dialogue. They never took dialogue out or added dialogue. They just got different animation styles.
They said it made different versions.
They did. It was like the part where I think he pulls up the AI in the beginning when he pops up and he doesn't want to ask Shorty to come in for help. I think those parts are slightly different. There's a couple of parts that are slightly different. I think that's what Marrero's talking about. But it wasn't something dramatic to where like Fresh is talking about right now. This is crazy. That's my favorite part of the movie, bro. Like, honestly, I might be at home, but to me, that seemed like that was the crux of the movie. And you take that out?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
listen, it's still a good movie, man. But like, I mean, it's still a good movie. I mean, it took me kind of out of. It didn't take me out of it. I'm like, what is this? This is different. Like the whole like Lego show. I'm like, this is different. It looks more refined. Almost like they gave the kid more time to kind of like cook. Or I don't know if they just got rid of his whole entire scene and did it.
Oh man.
No, I don't know if that little kid was still involved because it looks a little bit different. It looks more cleaner.
Now you make me want to look into this because if they shafted this kid on this, bro, that I am going to be tight.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And it also has like kind of like behind the scenes shit, and they also have like there was a storyboard that they show in the movie or in the commentary. There's like the deleted scene and shit, and it show it. We kind of talked about this before. How we think that Miles G. Morales is not like he's not a villain. He's a vigilante.
Oh,
but they have a part where they have him, Spider-Man, and Prowler all together on the rooftop, like working together, like they're gonna take down the Sinister Six and shit. Which we kind of knew that was gonna, like we talked about it.
Yeah,
like
we kind of figured that. Yeah.
It looked dope. It looked dope. Yeah. I don't know if they wanted that to be released, but
it was a black and white joint, right?
Yeah, it was black and white. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I saw. Yeah.
But yeah, it's cleaner, but you could tell like if you've seen it more than once, you're gonna notice some kind of some differences, especially the Lego scene. I thought the Lego scene was really dope. I like the original one. I'm like, yeah, to get that little kid some like, yeah, one of the best. And it just changed the whole shit up. I'm like, yo, how they fucking changed the whole shit up? Trying to think of so that was after so that got released. So whenever you guys get a chance, we can watch it. Those that's watching it in chat, you can go ahead and try to watch it and let us know if you spot anything different other than something that we missed here.
Yeah, I didn't even know release yet. I gotta pick that up.
Yeah, I picked it up like Tuesday. The moment it dropped, I was like, oh, let me get it because we wanted to watch it together, but we haven't got a chance. I just watched it dolo. If I can, I'm gonna watch it again because I've been
like
thinking
that sometimes.
Yeah, I gotta watch this movie because I feel like I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I didn't see it in the theaters. I saw that shit in the bootleg. So that time was rough trying to get to the theater, so I couldn't really go out. But like I wanted to see it like in full clarity, hearing everything, seeing everything captioned. Because I put closed captioning. I'm an old man. I want to read everything, all the dialogue. That they also added like a lot of new things too, like prose. Like they added like certain details. They will let you know who the person is when they jump on screen, like little footnotes and shit. It's dope. It's dope. What else? What else is out there? Other releases. Yeah, that's pretty much it as far as like comic book shit. Ahsoka, man, we got Ahsoka like in what a week and a half, 2 weeks?
No, it gotta be like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, right?
23rd or the 26th or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yep. So it was like 2 weeks out. So hopefully we be talking about that shit. I might bring back the watch parties depending how it looks, man. The first 2 episodes are gonna be up
the same day. Like we gotta do that, yeah.
So let's see.
That'd be fun.
Let's talk about this was a Mississippi Alabama fucking brawl that happened. So if you guys was like sleeping under a rock or whatever it is,
I mean, why you say Mississippi Alabama?
Alabama, bro. It's the Alabama Riverfront Brawl.
I thought it was a Mississippi.
Montgomery, Alabama. That's where you getting the M from. It's Montgomery.
Oh my God! I put that shit Mississippi. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I had to edit that on mine too.
It's all good. Like it's a brawl that happened in the fucking riverboat.
It's down south, man.
Down south. And it got so crazy where there was like videos that dropped, made it look like they were like the Avengers. There was dudes jumping in the water to swim to the dock to fight. You had motherfuckers skipping to a fight. I'm like, yo, this shit look crazy.
Yo, I'm gonna let you know right now, yo. Whenever you see a black person skip into a fight, just know somebody getting knocked out. Just know.
If you see a black dude jump in the water and swim to the fight, you know it's a. We talk about we can't swim, right?
Bro, that was a myth. That myth was busted, bro. I swam across a river.
So guys,
busted.
So quickly, guys, I don't know the full story. If anybody knows the full story, like let the audience know what actually happened at this spot.
All right, so I watched the full video from some lady that was on the boat, right? So she was narrating the whole time while she was recording. So basically what happened was they were on like, it was like one of those ferry boats, big like we have out here in New York, like the Staten Island ferries, one of those big boats. So they're going around doing their tours or whatever. And for 45 minutes, they were like just circling because they couldn't pull into where they were supposed to dock at. They couldn't pull in because there was another boat parked there. So they had to send a boat to the ferry that was out there. The black dude that everybody saw in the video, which was, I think, the co-captain or assistant captain, however they label it, I'm sorry. But he got off the boat, took the boat back over to the dock to be like, yo, like, ain't nobody around to move it. Y'all don't want to move it? All right, I'm moving it myself. So he moved it out the way so that the boat could come back to dock. Again, mind you, these people is out here for 45 minutes past the time they were supposed to be there. So now he gets there, the people come out, the white guys come out to start talking or whatever. Evidently they arguing about why he moved their joint or whatever the case may be, and then after that it jumps into a whole brawl. Y'all want me to continue, or do we want to take it like from there?
No,
That's pretty much sufficient right there.
I mean, when I saw it, it's just crazy. The white dude and the black, he looked like a security guard at first, but I guess he's, like you say, he's a captain. Mm-hmm. So they got into it, they're arguing, and then you see a white dude push the black guy, and the black guy, I don't know where he did learn this from. I don't know if it was something that was taught, but he took his hat off, he threw that shit in the air like Bobby Shmurda, and that shit was like a bat signal after that, bro. Like you just saw the people swarming to come to that direction. You know, it was the call heard around the world.
You know why I think he did that though? Because again, like I was watching a video from a lady that was on the boat, and the whole time the people is like talking mad shit, and then they chanting. They like, once he's moving the boat, they're like, "Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch!" Like they was amping everything up, and then when they talking, they're like, "Yeah, move that shit!" Like, so I know he could probably hear them from on the boat. So I looked at it like that too, like, bro, that was mad random. Like, why would you do that? And it's like, the only thing I can attribute that to is that he just felt it, bro, because he had like his own personal cheering, like his whole crowd, like on the boat cheering him on for doing the right thing. And it's like, that's what amped him up, because that was a wild move. I don't know.
They say my man did the Bobby Shmurda.
He did though. Yeah.
I mean, Grandpa was getting the cracking, but then, you know, that other white guy came, and he came with that flying knee, caught him. He was down. I was like, ooh, this is about to get ugly. But then next thing you know, you see another black guy called Bull start pounding, whapping. I'm like, yo, what the? And then you see the other kid, he's swimming across the river. And it's not, I'm talking about a river. A freaking river with the riverboat still rolling towards the dock. He's in the water swimming towards the other side, trying to get his hits in.
Watching the BS.
Man was punching the water on his way over there, bro. He was ready to fight. Then the homeboy, I don't know where they found the dude with the chair. When my man came with that chair, he laid out the law, bro. Like he was giving out chair shots the way the Rock was giving it to Ken Shamrock, bro. Like them shits is lethal.
Bro.
Let me ask you a question, because it seems like was it like race related? Like, was it like a race wars kind of shit? Like, was it?
I don't think it's a race war, bro. I think it was just it started off with privilege. It definitely started off with privilege because, again, like people telling you can't park there. You're just going to do whatever you want. Y'all going off and drinking and all of that. Again, they jumped him and they did whatever they did. I don't consider it a waste war. People could put that on it like that because of the way everything looks. But at the same time, it's just people sticking up for people that's right. Like these people is on the boat watching this dude get jumped. That's why homeboy jumped off that was one of his like work partners, bro. That's like us being in the store and we watching one of us get beat down out there. Like for only so long, we gonna watch some shit like that. So my man jumped off the boat and started swimming over there. Like, nah, I'm gonna help homie out. The rest of them, where everything started, like before what Red was talking about with the chair, what happened was that the boat eventually got docked. So once it got docked, if people watch like the certain cuts of the video, that's when all the dudes came through. Like it was like a whole gang war, like because all of them came off of the boat because they've been watching all of this go down the whole time. So as soon as they got a chance to get off the boat, like, yeah, we active now. So that's when they went in there and they started doing what they was doing. Now, if people go back and watch the video, you'll see that there was people. Like I said, the crew went over there to fight the people that was still back on the boat, and everybody else, like the young dudes that was over there jumping them. But then there was more people going over there. The cops was there at this point, so they stopped everybody from continuing to go on, so it wouldn't be like some mob type situation going on. So they stopped people. Now, from the other angle, you see people coming back now. They had one dude that was in like a white and black striped joint. He's walking back over with the homeboy that had the blue shirt on that had the chair. We're going to get back to him in a moment. So they walking back over there. And again, I'm not trying to be racial or whatever, but this is just me looking at the video. So it looked like some Mexican dude walked over and then pushed the dude in the stripes. Once he did that, then he grabbed him by the throat, started tussling or whatever. While he's doing that, there's another like older dude that was from the original pack of people. Some dude with a grayed up beard, no shirt, big belly, and like tan boat shorts on. So he comes over and tries to sneak the dude in the stripe that had the dude choked up. Once he did that, that's when homeboy went to get the chair because that was his homeboy. They had two wives as well with them. So that's when homeboy went to go get the chair. Shorty moved away. I was tight because I'm like, yo, he just grabbed the chair. You getting away from what I was trying to see. She goes away. You see the wives go against the white chick with the red dress on, right? We come back to her later also. They going at her now because she started some shit, but they was going at her. Now you hear a loud ass chair shot. That's where Shorty switched the angle back, and that's when you see homeboy going back to the white dude in the shorts that tried to sneak this man in the stripes. That's when you see the chair shots. Boom! You heard one already off camera. He caught him again. Two, bang! Then he was about to get him again the third time, and then his homeboy with the stripes came back in and caught him. So he was like, all right, cool. My man looking around, he seen his wife over there tussling with Shorty. By the time he got over there, Shorty was already on the floor. He was just like, fuck it. Bah! That's when he caught her with the finisher. And that's when it was like, yo, bro, you wildin'.
Cops said, we gotta come grab you. You wildin'.
Yeah, yo, and that's the funny shit. The cops was there, but they was letting a lot of that shit.
Cops letting that smoke go. They were letting that fight happen
until you try to send her to the upper room. Now we gotta get you, nigga. Now we gotta get you. You wildin', bro. Like, yo, he turtled her shit, bro. Like that was bad. That was bad. Man.
I don't know. I won't say the initial cause of it wasn't racially motivated. But was there racial motivations behind the fight? I'll say yeah, because there was a group of white people beating up on the black guys, so that and it caused all the black people to get together. And then you gotta remember where it's at. It's Montgomery, Alabama, so they dealt with the most all crazy kind of bullshit from white people throughout their history. So that shit was just
to this day.
That shit was just like a friggin' kettle that just finally boiled over, yo. It was like people just, they fucking probably say, yo, fuck, we tired of this shit. And they all band together and whooped some ass, man. I mean, I love to see it. And I wish this is a constant thing with us. Cause imagine if we all stuck together, we would be unstoppable, bro. I think honestly we would be more powerful than the Jewish. Straight up.
Definitely. Probably. It's definitely
straight up, man.
Get off their phones and start being like, yo, that's not right. Yo, chill out. Then it would be a lot different.
We band together,
But-
bro. There's nothing. They couldn't stop us. That's why they killed all our leaders, man, because they didn't want us banding together. Anyone who talked about us working together, they killed. Martin Luther King, bam, dead. Fred Hampton, dead. Malcolm X, they let Malcolm X rock, and then when Malcolm X started talking about us working together, dead. Like, bro, it's like, yo, any leader that tried to put us together, they got murked out.
Mm-hmm. That's a fear factor right there.
That shit crazy, man. But yeah, so I was watching. I think I popped up on a shade room and shit, some shit like that. Like they arrested everybody. They arrested everybody, even the white folks.
Bro,
everybody.
The dude that got beat out his Crocs, though, that's the craziest shit, bro. That shit look like shin guards.
Yo, I never.
That shit look like shin guards.
I ain't never seen no shit.
She got beat out his Crocs.
I thought Crocs were like unstructured.
Me too. At least the front of them.
Bro,
Yo.
He got beat so bad, his Crocs exploded. Like that shit went up his leg, bro. Like it was like shin guards by the time it was all the way up to his calf.
It looked like a Croc with a leg hanging out of it like this.
Both sides too. It's not even like it was just one side. Both sides. It was up his leg.
Watch Crocs.
Oh God.
Watch Crocs redesign their shit now. Like, oh shit.
Word.
Like, yo, I never seen a broken Croc ever.
Oh yeah, no, me neither, bro. Me neither.
Oh yeah. You know, you gotta watch. I gotta watch the Ryan Davis where he talks about
Yep.
He said, you know, back in the day when they was talking about biblical passages, if you talk about like, is it this shit ain't happen. Now I see that shit possibly could happen because if I was to say right now, I wrote the story about, you know, that one day that the Crocs would explode.
Nigga said a man threw his hat in the air. And people around the world in unison.
Around the world. Bro, like he started saying everything like a biblical passage, like the fight. Everything that happened in the fight, he said like in a biblical way. And it was like, yo, it was so true, bro. Like he said, if I told you that meant a man beat a Croc until it explode, y'all don't believe me. But look, right here, you see the man Crocs exploded up his leg.
I seen it. And I would appreciate my followers. But the naysayers don't know. I seen it.
Bro, man, that shit's funny.
Oh, man. Shout out to Ryan Davis.
It was a proud moment. This was a proud moment.
And I am in no way endorsing violence. But at the same time, it's like Red said, it's a great thing to see my people stand up for one another. It's about goddamn time. Salute to y'all. Y'all seen the dude with the tattoo? The Alabama Riverboat Brawl. August 5th, 2023.
What's funny is the white people reacting to it. They say that if the white people got what they deserve, yo.
I mean, it's just
they say y'all went and go listen to Trump and that Jason Aldean song talk about not in a small town. Y'all went and found out what can happen in a small town. Yo, I was crying, bro. This is white people saying this shit. He said y'all went and found out what can happen in a small town.
Yeah. That's what happens, man. Y'all keep your foot, your thumb, whatever you want to say on people's necks. It's only so long before. And that's what it was. It was a bunch of people that saw their chance. It wasn't just, I'm gonna be honest with you, it wasn't just about them saving the security. I mean, not the security, the co-captain or whatever he was, assistant captain. It wasn't about all of that. It was really about, like what Red is saying, is people getting a chance that come up and it's like, I'm tired of this shit, bro. And this is what happens. See, people see their chance, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. You step out of line, this is what happens. So, like, hey, fuck around and find out, right? That's what they've been saying a lot.
Like he said, like, we don't endorse violence, we don't endorse it. There's other ways how to mediate shit. So
yeah,
like,
de-escalate. Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I get it. They got what they deserve, but like, it was crazy. was a crazy ass brawl. It was crazy.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't endorse violence, but shit, you come meet me at my gate with it.
yeah, bro, and that's what it was, bro. You brought that shit to me, you know what I'm saying?
It just reinforces the real racists out there that black and brown people can't control their emotions, right? Like it just reinforces that shit. But like it happens, bro. Like I've seen it happen in person. I've seen fights and it's crazy, man. I could imagine being there if I was there. I would have been my camera. I would have been fucking commentating. I would have the best HD photo. My man, I would have him a play-by-play. It would have been a movie, bro. It would have been a fucking movie. This shit was crazy. But the Croc shit had me in tears. I never laughed so hard about Crocs. The shit went through his fucking foot. His toes must have went through the holes to create a fucking
and just like
yes. I've never seen that in my life, bro. I never in my life, bro.
Yeah,
I need to see this video. I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, bro! Hold on, Fresh. Oh, you got it, Fresh?
I can't post. We can't review fighting shit on this. Yeah, but like, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, if after the show, if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, those in the chat, like, just type it in and you'll find it. You'll find commentary. You'll find all that kind of shit. Yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
I'll try to pull it up when we get off. Like, that shit was crazy.
I mean, but to be honest, though, as crazy as that brawl is, yo, I think my people showed a lot of control too at the same time. They ain't drown the motherfucker.
Hell yeah, right.
They beat their ass till the cops came and arrested them. That's it.
Shorty got fucking. This is Sparta into the water real quick.
A dude hitting an old lady in the face with a fucking chair. That's a little extra. That's a little more like
that's why they got him.
I was like, all right, that's my man. She was already on the floor. She was feeble, bro. He came with the white shit and just like you heard it, and everybody said, "Oh!"
Listen.
I mean, my man swinging at his wife, so at the same time, I don't blame him.
You jump in a fight, you gotta be prepared for everything. And when you jump in that melee, man, like you don't want to get hit with nothing. You gotta stay out the melee. Watch from a distance.
Yeah, this jump in that shit. Guard out here, cuz.
I mean, if it's somebody's mother, right? She's gonna be in there try to like hold you down.
I'm gonna need my mom to stay out of this, yo. I'm in the melee. My mom.
No, bro. She was in there getting mixy. That's what I was telling you. She was the one that swung on one of the wives, and like I said, that was one of his. That one of them chicks was his wife. That's why, bro. He OD'd, but again, I'm giving you POV on why he did that, bro. She started that. A lot of these women that was in that, trying to feign the ignorant shit out when it's done and crying. No, y'all was in there kicking people and doing all types of stuff. Nah, again, I don't endorse violence, but you in there getting mixy like that, don't start crying and shit when you get got. Like, nah, bro. You was
just trying to show, what a black man invented was the folding chair.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Give a history lesson. We invented this.
Yeah. I'm mad I forgot his last name. But shout out to my man Nathaniel. I forgot his last name.
Alexander.
I don't know if it's Smith or what.
Alexander, Alexander, if I'm not mistaken.
Shout out. And my man had the skit. I told y'all I had more usage. You know what I'm saying? This morning just sitting and standing.
Bro, nah, but the shit that killed me though, the meme that came after that shit where they had Harriet Tubman handed the chair. Harriet Tubman from the heavens handed the chair down to yo, bro, that shit was crazy, man.
Oh my god, they went wild. But this shit was pure entertainment. Aquaman, nigga. Yeah, they was wild.
Bro, they changed the anthem from lift every voice and sing to lift every chair and swing.
Oh my god, word. My man said I was just doing charity. Everybody that got out of the line, here, take a seat. Take a seat. Oh, this is pure internet.
Lord have mercy.
Again, we don't endorse violence.
Yeah, fuck that. They got what they deserve.
Oh man, let's talk about the Kai Cenat shit that happened in 14th Street. That shit was
I
crazy.
mean, it's not his fault, but at the same time, it's his fault. But it's not his fault because he had good intentions, and then he just, a lot of F boys showed up, like, you know what I'm saying, and just destroyed a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
He underestimated his reach.
He definitely underestimated his reach. He did small streamer shit, not realizing that he's a big streamer now. Like, the stuff you do now, you're gonna have a PR team. You have to organize with the city.
No, that's the thing, that he has a PR team. He has a management. The management was the one that did this shit. Like,
they need to get fired because they should know first off rip. You have to first let the city know that you plan on doing this event. Get a permit from the city to have the event done, so that way they can have enough officers there to like handle the situation, so nothing like this would go down.
Yeah, this is New York, bro.
Or not even have it in a public space like that. Like, that's something you have a venue for. Like, that's a controlled environment, a venue you can rent out.
Right.
Like, the fact that he
monitor incoming and outgoing,
the fact that he didn't see that, and there was an oversight, because, like, yo, if you have 1 million subscribers, right?
Exactly.
Which you know that, and then you know that, and maybe he didn't know that his demographic of fans are like teenagers, like way younger than him. Kids.
Right.
And because I don't really
he knows.
Yeah, if he knows, he knows. But like, yeah, what do you think was gonna happen? Like, people were gonna wild the fuck out. And I know there was kids there that was like not going crazy, not fucking breaking shit. They were there to get a fucking, a PC or fucking or a PlayStation or get to meet or get to meet their favorite streamer. But there was other people like out there that was like being opportunists and using this as a way to kind of like, loot or do some real dumb shit. Like,
I feel bad for the old man that he's a street vendor, and they fucking beat him up and stole his food. His
I saw that shit. I was like, yo, that's really fucked up, bro.
They beat him up and they stole his like chips and juice. All his chips and juices. It
was like a those corner stands, so like the little corner bodegas.
No, I'm asking you who. I didn't hear who you said got beat up. I didn't hear.
Old man
running the newsstand.
It was like street newsstand.
Wow.
Yeah. They beat him up and then they stole his chips and juices and stuff, man.
I saw some people. I saw the video. Some people were trying to, be like, "Yo, stop, relax."
Yeah, the grown, the adults. You can see the adults trying to get control of the situation.
Like, you have people like driving and shit, and their cars getting destroyed. Like, yo, you got these people that are like 9 to 5 people that's living paycheck to paycheck. You just fucked up their whole livelihood. Like, yo, what are you doing? Like, it just shows you. It shows
Kids,
you
they don't think
that New York can't handle it. New York is not ready. If all these kids decided to go wild out, we can't do nothing. That was just it showed the world how we don't have control.
Nah, I disagree, because like I said, this wasn't a planned event, so there wasn't enough police presence there. When the full police presence came, then things got in control and niggas got arrested, and Kai Cenat even got arrested because of starting the crowd and whatever like that. But like I said, you can't just have a public outing. You have to go through the proper channels. You have to let the city know so they can prepare for these things. We do have enough police officers to handle riots and shit. There's mad cops, a lot of cops in New York City.
I mean, there's a lot of cops, but like, yo, it was 9,000 kids, right? 9,000 kids that was there, or for one influencer. Don't make you think an influence has that much fucking range, right? That they could do that shit again if they want to. Like, yo, let's just fucking like clean the streets out and shit like that. They can do that, and cops won't be able to kind of do shit because it has to be planned. If it's not planned, they can't protect.
I kind of agree with you, bro. I agree with you.
What attack is planned?
it's like this kind of scenario, and it's funny because this is y'all might think I'm taking it too far, but I agree with what Fresh is saying on this premise. It's like I was watching The Dark Knight again, right? And it's like I was just talking to my cousin about this shit too, and basically it's like, no, for real, like bro, just listen to what I'm saying. It's like the whole point of the Joker in that movie, right, is to prove that if this system is so fragile that one person can destroy it, then this shit is evidently like fallible. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit, and that's the point through that whole movie that he's trying to make. And that's why I'm agreeing with what Fresh is saying right now. Because let's just say, and I'm not endorsing it, I don't want to see none of this shit happen, but this is why I agree. If you had somebody that had that type of reach, where the average person is not paying attention to that shit, yes, something major can happen, bro, and we're not going to be prepared for it. Like, it's going to be an after effect cleanup type situation. It's not like the ability to stop something if it does happen. So that's why I agree with Fresh. It's like, nah, like, yeah, we got a lot of cops, but everybody's handling a bunch of different shit. And it's like, this happened and it went out of control. And if it would have been worse, it would have been very worse before the cops got there.
Bro, we're in New York City, bro. They have counter-terrorism teams, bro. We don't even have a SWAT. We have a counter-terrorism team. You really think a bunch of kids is going to be a counter-terrorism team?
I'm not talking about.
You're going to have 9,000 bodies in the streets before they even take control of anything, bro.
That's the point of what I'm saying.
New York City's not playing.
That's what I'm saying, though.
You just agreed with Fresh that the kids will take over.
I'm not trying to say that they'll take over.
You just said that. What are you talking about?
No, bro. No, that's not what I'm saying to you.
Bro, then you need to clear what you're saying, because your first sentence was, I agree with Fresh. The kids will take over. You just said the kids will take. You agree with him. You said that.
Fresh, I said the kids will take over. I said I'm agreeing with what he said as far as we're not prepared. Like, if there was some scenario where
if we're not prepared, that means you agree the kids will take over.
Bro, hold on. Give me a chance to explain what I'm saying. I'm not talking about no takeover, nothing. What I'm talking about is a bunch of people getting together in coordination and making something happen. What I'm saying is, and I don't even want to talk about this, we on YouTube, but what I'm saying is that the most extreme shit, they can make something happen, and all the NYPD is doing from that point is cleanup. They're not going to prevent it. And this just kind of showed it, that this is just a random scenario with a gathering of mad people. If something was to happen, the cops got there afterwards. That's why I'm saying I'm agreeing with Fresh. I'm agreeing that we're not equipped to handle that. Like Fresh said, it has to be something that's pre-planned in order for them to stop it.
Do you feel the cops are here to
Do you
stop
understand what
crime?
I'm saying?
No,
Do you
I
understand
understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Do you feel the police are here? The police stop crime, or do they investigate and deal punishment for crime?
My honest point of view is that no, they're not there to prevent nothing. But from everybody else's point of view, yeah, they are.
Well, then their point of view is wrong, because that's not what cops do.
Okay, so that's what I'm speaking to. The average person thinks that cops are there to stop shit from happening. Or these government like squads are put in place to stop things from happening. And what I'm saying is majority is just cleanup squads, especially if you're talking about average police. That's just cleanup squad, bro. They're not going to prevent some shit like that.
My thing is, I didn't say that there was. I said they was going to take control, because the city itself wasn't planned for none of this shit, right? We weren't prepared. This is a streamer that the average person don't know who this person is. A lot of people that was interviewed out there, they don't even know who Kai Cenat is.
Exactly.
But there was 9,000 kids that knew who he was. So I'm just saying, like, if there was a Alex Jones or a Candace Owens out there that had a YouTube channel or whatever, that was like, that had that kind of like ideology,
negative mentality to put something crazy out there and get people riled up.
And create a day one, hey, let's do a meetup, whatever it is, and they can do it. Yeah, cops will end up eventually showing up, but initially, the initial insurgents, it will be
it's gonna happen. Yeah.
Before cops can intervene, unless,
Right.
like you said, there is a counterterrorism where if they're known terrorists, they'll know before the drop happens, right? It just the city for me, they were like out of touch, right? They didn't know that this was this. They could have knew this was happening. I think Kai Cenat said that this was a meetup. He said I think it was like 3 days out. Like, oh, this is happening in 3 days.
Yeah,
somebody knew.
We could say we're big celebs, right? We're not big celebs, but say we are big celebs, and we say, yo,
one day.
We're gonna meet up. Well, let's do a meetup in Times Square with all our fans and blah 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 blah. And we don't let the city know. The city is no way going to be prepared for that. Like
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's our point. I'm just saying, but we just saying we're just switching the roles from like streamers to like someone that's here to hurt.
That's here to do something negative.
Malice. If it was malice intent.
Right.
They're people who have malice intent are being watched anyway. So
I'm just saying, like we think so, but like there's creators out there that we don't even know that's probably has a big following that they could use that. I'm just saying that people, like individuals, have so much.
It's a possibility.
Like there shouldn't be one person that has that much influence that can create. Like Kai Cenat, like God bless to him. I'm glad he came from the Bronx, and he has a huge following. Right. And I don't think he said it too. He kind of like said like what I did for those that was out there breaking shit, fucking up my city. Like that shit was whack.
Yeah.
But like if the role was reversed and it was something else other than a giveaway, who knows what would have happened. Like it just shows like it just shows how people live they have that drone mentality. They come out and they all like a whole bunch of NPCs. It's just like it was wild. It was wild because my mom, she texted me, she's like, yo, did you see the riot that's happening downtown? I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. She's like, yeah, there's a riot. And I checked and it was like Kai Cenat. I'm like, oh shit. Holy shit. And I looked at the fucking foot. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of fucking people. But like people out there, he did that shit. He did that shit while there was no school. So kids have nothing but time.
Nothing else to do. Right.
So and
I'm not blaming him either. Let me put that out there for everyone. We're not blaming him at all. Like again, he misunderstood his reach, and it's not his fault.
Yeah, now he knows he got to go through proper channels to do shit.
He's probably gonna get fined out the ass, but he'll be fine after that. Like
a lot of people are like going crazy, like he's gonna do time. I'm like, bro, he's just gonna get a fine, bro.
He got carried out. Even the cops, after all the shit that was going crazy, they still was able to kind of like they didn't rough him up. They carried him, made sure he was safe.
Nah, they did as they lift him up in the air though, bro. They got that on video.
That's NYPD love right there.
Yeah, well, they lift him up, but he was like in fetal position because he's so small. He's a short dude, but like they kind of like lift him up so they could push him over the railing. But like he didn't go to the tombs. He stood in the precinct. He got out. He's just gonna get hit with a crazy ass fine because they broke one of the Union Square. It was like some shit that they've been trying to fix for the last 2 years. They've been cleaning that shit with a toothbrush and they fucked that shit up again. Yo, bro.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, he should be fine. And he's probably gonna get more viewers. People that didn't know who he was now they know.
Yep.
And it's gonna work out for him as far as like. Getting those eyeballs because now people want to know who Kai Cenat is.
And
I've been watching Kai Cenat.
Like, seems like he's a clean dude.
He's a funny dude. He's a funny dude. He comes from that
first, but he got better.
He's from that Aiden Ross kind of like world, kind of like that.
I used to not like when he used to do the skit. Like he'll go in like somebody's job and like take the tip, go in the tip jar and take the money out and try to pay for his food with the tip jar money.
Oh no, I don't remember that. I don't know. I never.
Yeah, that's one of his older stuff. Like, I was like, but I say he got better. Like his content got better after that. Like that was one of his like when I thought he was corny kind of shit. Like I'm like, bro, people over here working hard and shit. You over here messing with them on their job, bro. Like they don't even want to be at that fucking place in the first place. And you over here messing with them.
He definitely him and Aiden Ross took this IRL streaming shit to another level where like
he's not really playing games like that. Like he plays games as secondary, but it's more like it's just a talk show. It's like him just he had a subathon. I think he streamed for 30 days straight, no breaks. He slept on stream. It was crazy. And I think he got
that's the crazy shit. It's not him sleeping on stream, it's people watching him sleep on
People
stream.
watching this nigga sleep. Yeah,
That's
like,
the crazy shit, bro. Like,
nigga,
where is your life at where you're watching somebody sleep on stream, bro?
Yo,
bro, thank you, bro. What the fuck is this world come to, bro?
Yo, 1 million subs, bro. He had 1 million subs from that subathon. 1 million subs at $6 a pop.
Damn.
He beat Pokemon because Pokemon was the top Twitch person. And,
wow,
Now he took it.
Yeah, bro. Like they try to get him for Kick. They're like, yo, this want him to sign like a $17 million deal with Kick. I'm like, he made so much bread for just living his life and bringing like, you know, he brought like celebrities coming over. And there was just like on stream with him. He had Ice Spice. Like it's weird. It's a weird world. Like
Tiana Trump stream that got him popping.
Oh yeah, Tiana Trump. Yeah, Tiana Trump should have me dying, bro. It was Speed, right? Some Speed. His name is Speed. Like his boy.
Oh, Speedy, yeah. That nigga a kid though, yo. That's why nobody messes with him though.
Yeah, he's like a big soccer fan. He was able to go out and it was a stream I watched. He was since he started his stream, he talked about meeting Cristiano Ronaldo, and he was able to meet him like last month or some shit like that for the first time, and that shit was all on stream. My man was crying, like you could see like it's pretty much reality TV.
Mm-hmm. Like him and Kai supposed to have a show coming out soon too. Like them doing, I think, pranks and like stuff to each other.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, listen. When I saw the riot, I'm like, yo, it's crazy, but like that just shows you like how much one person can have an influence in people, and how they can make they could use that for good, but use that shit for bad.
Exactly.
That's it.
I honestly think there were people that was there for the giveaway, but then I think there was people that just showed up there. Let's go to Times Square with it then and hide in the mask and just do fuck shit. Like,
Yo, they stole a cop car.
They stole a food direct truck too.
Yo,
yeah,
bro.
They stole the truck and they drove that shit blocks. They not even to steal it, just to steal. They just stole the truck. Not to steal the contents in it, just the truck itself.
Oh no, they stole that too. They opened up the back and the people started.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, it's like I love my city, but this shit is crazy.
Disrespect.
This shit only in New York, bro.
My other problem is like this fool Hassan Piker, like when they were talking about like the street vendor getting robbed for his stuff and stuff. He made it seem like it was nothing. Oh, nobody cares about, you know, a guy getting robbed for a $3 bag of chips. I'm like, F you, dude. Like, he has to pay. He paid for those bag of chips. All that shit is taken out of his wallet. So every food he stole, that's money out of his pocket right now.
Exactly.
It's a loss. So
and you know already it's for his family.
And people don't understand. Like people who think like, oh, it's harmless crime. When you steal one item, like the person has to sell maybe like 4 of those items to make their money back on that crap that they just lost. And who buys chips like that on a regular from a newspaper vendor?
How the best I used to use a phrase. I think like every time they lost an item, they had to sell 10 of that SKU to make up for the loss.
To make up.
Right.
See, I said the wrong number. It was 10. Yeah, you're right. It is 10.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's not a harmless crime, and he doesn't have the pockets for his wares to be stolen like that, or else he wouldn't be a newspaper vendor. He would have his own little store.
Mm-hmm.
So for Hassan Piker, who sits in his little ivory mansion, to come here and say, "Oh, who cares about that guy little $3 shit?" But if they was to rob the bank and take your money, you fucking care about that shit, right?
Pardon my ignorance, but who you talking about right now?
That fool jerk off from who used to be on the Young Turks with
okay.
Jake Dugan's nephew.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely ruffling a lot of feathers. A lot of people don't like him because he comes off as as someone that's just very judgmental. And
But remember I said like the oppressive like racism Democrats are, like, he's one of them people. Like he tell you how you're supposed to feel. You can't feel how you feel about something. Like if he feels like it's racist as a black person, you're supposed to feel it's racist too. Like if he if a transgender, if he feel like a transgender should be offended, then a transgender person should be offended too. Because there's one time there was an incident where like he was talking about the transgender community, and they went against him. They was like, "Nah, we're not really offended by that." And he cursed them out. He cursed them out for that. Like, oh, if you don't know what's right for you, then F you. You know, what do you know? You just a transgender. Yo, bro, it was like crazy. Yo, like,
yeah, I know. I can't stand that dude either. I just realized who you're talking about, and that's why I tried to like isolate shit. I can't stand this dude.
F that guy, bro. That fucking street fighter. That's an old man just trying to make a little change, yo. Run his little newsstand. He got robbed for no reason. You don't talk about F3 is Doritos and shit.
Yeah, you can say that about like Sephora, those places that got robbed. Like they have insurance. A lot of those food vendor guys, man, they don't have insurance.
Exactly.
They don't have insurance. That gotta come out of pocket. You may have to work extra hours. You may have to
even places that have insurance, like Best Buy stuff is insured, but like if we lose a lot of shit, that should start affecting our labor. So that money get made back somewhere.
You start
cutting hours.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that nice 40 hours. You start seeing 32. And you start seeing 24. It's like, what happened?
So these are not harmless crime. Robbing and stealing and shit is not a harmless crime, man.
Exactly.
A lot of people thinking it is. It's not.
You know what it is that people like us growing up back in the days, right? I would say back in the days, like I wouldn't even say back in the days. I would just say like a couple of years ago. You felt like if you did something bad, like you know that something can happen, like as far as like a consequence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like these new, kind of laws they put into place where they have this whole catch and release. People feel like if they get locked up, they'll be right out. Like as long as I'm not killing somebody, I'll be right back out to do more fuck shit.
It's true. You're literally gonna be in there only for like 2 hours, maybe.
Yep.
So like,
and then you're out.
Good.
They're gonna have you in 2 hours to process you, and then after they process you, you're out.
So they feel like there's really no like consequence. Like you may get like a lengthy fucking rap sheet, but like you home for the most part.
Yep.
You know what I mean? As long as you're not doing no felony shit, like if everything you do is like
misdemeanor,
petty crime,
like, you be right out.
Yep.
But if they say, hey, 1,000 is a felony, right? But like if you stole something that was 500, right, and you got caught, and then you stole something again later down the line, 500, that all combines into a felony, then I bet you people will stop.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so say somebody come in the Best Buy steal $500 headphones. I file a police report. You steal the $500 headphones. The next time you come in, you try to steal another $500 headphones. They're gonna take what you try to steal then and the previous stuff you stole and combine that together, and that's your grand larceny right there.
That's it. That's if you didn't already go to court for the previous joint.
If you caught him like little, like if he got locked up already for the 500,
yeah,
and they locked him again.
No, I'm talking about he stole it, he got away with it, he took it, the shit's gone. We filed a police report for it, like, oh, he stole our shit, whatever. And then the next time you come in, you try to steal the same shit again, which is 500 or whatever, 600, whatever you want it to be. And then we catch you on that go. They're gonna take the shit that you stole before, add it to what it is now, and that's the grand larceny.
Yeah, I mean, again, like it's not. New York is very like weak when it comes down to like
lax.
Very lax, very lax with the laws, and it's looking crazy, bro. New York is looking crazy. It's like a real wild. Let's see.
I mean, on surface it looks crazy, But there's a lot of crazier shit happening out in America that's not happening in New York, bro.
Yep.
Like, like, yo, there's crazier shit going on out in America, bro. Like, we could be Florida, bro, where like niggas is out there running their knives at the cops and shit. Like, or these other states where they just randomly people are bored, so they just randomly drive by shooting people and shit. Like, look at the dude. What state was that with the dude? Wasn't that Baltimore or some shit? Where the dude ran up to the little girl and just popped her for no reason?
What
the fuck?
Yo, you ain't hear about that shit?
No,
my man.
Hell no.
Dude was outside with his daughter talking with his friend. The daughter's riding a scooter. Some dude came out of the house, had headphones on, kind of like this, but it was not like this. It was like the sound headphones that you kind of have when you're in the gun range.
Yeah.
Came out the house with that shit, walked up to the little girl and popped her, bro, with the gun. Then the father ran over there and tackled him. They fighting and shit. The gun went off and then popped himself and ended up popping himself in the face. Dude was in court with like half his face like mushed in the shit. And then, bro, it was crazy. Y'all ain't hear about that shit?
I heard about that.
He got convicted?
No, he's going to trial. He's on trial.
Yeah, some little girl. I think her name was Bimby. They call her Bimby, Bombi, something like that. Yeah, some Spanish girl. She's like 9 years old.
Bro, that shit,
God, bro,
crazy.
Wow.
I mean, yes, because a lot of those fucking states have like these open gun laws and shit. Just imagine if New York had open gun law, man. We crazy without gun laws. I mean, with the gun laws. Just imagine.
I honestly feel niggas would be calmer because if you know somebody going to pop in your ass, you like you be like
already.
You'll be a lot less confrontational in these streets, bro.
Already with the vibe of New York, if you know everybody got the niggas gonna calm down. They gonna chill out.
I mean, you say that, but if you the one to have a gun and the other dude have a gun, y'all both like, all right, well, what's popping? You know, that's only in the case if you don't have a gun, he has a gun. You know what I mean?
My shit legal carry. I don't know about the other dude, but my shit gonna be legal. So if I end up letting off, you know, my shit is self defense.
Clint Eastwood, bang! You better be quick, Joe. We taking this shit back to the Wild West.
If I end up airing out, my shit is legal. I don't know about the other dude because the legal niggas already got their guns anyway. So might as well let the legal people have their guns because the illegal niggas got it. They got their guns.
Right. That's always the conversation.
Give us a fair fighting chance, man.
Oh man. What else, man? Yeah, this fucking writer strike, man. This is not. This writers, this whole shit, man. It looks like this is gonna go on to 2024, man. Pretty much what they predicted.
I thought you said last week they had they came to some type of agreement.
Yeah, and then I think this week here they just everything fell through. It was like nope. So it's not looking good right now. And then folks, there's an actor, I forgot his name. He had an interview and he was like, yeah, I have to sell my house because I can't afford to live here anymore.
Damn.
I'm like, fuck, it's happening. Bob Iger's fucking he's hype. He's like, yep, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna come back and then now you're gonna go on the odd turn. Like, oh, this is bad. This is fucking bad, man.
So it was Bob Iger that said that?
Nah, I don't think it's Bob Iger. People say that it is. Nah, I don't think it's one.
Because I know my man Raul Perman was out like, we know where you live, brother. Don't think you talk crazy. We know where you live.
Yo, mind you, like these motherfuckers have mortgages. They have, you know, they have overhead, and if that money goes away, like they have to start doing shit. And I think there was some actors out there that's taking jobs, like they just doing like non-acting jobs, like they fucking doing like Uber Eats and they're doing fucking DoorDash.
Oh, shit.
That shit is crazy. Like they have to pay the bills. They have to pay their workers if they have like a team and shit like that. So it's like they have to pay, and the thing is they have to pay their agency, the talent agency. If they can't pay the talent agencies, they no longer could be their talent.
Right.
Yeah, my man, he played Monopoly. How you just bank heist my shit 22 minutes ago, yo?
I was playing
Wow.
Monopoly.
I'm looking at my phone. I said, what?
That's what we doing?
22 minutes ago? Like, what the hell?
Check my shit. That's what we doing.
Yo, I'm wilding right now, bro. Look at that, bro.
Bro, build your stuff, man. What you hold on to?
I am. I'm building myself. I'm like level like 22 or some shit like that. Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's just crazy, man. So I don't know, man. This is it's looking bad. I think Dick Wolf, I think one of the creators for Law and Order, pretty much said that they're gonna release this season as a short season because they just have like I think 12 episodes in the can, and they're gonna just stop it there. But they're gonna premiere it. But like, I feel bad, man. Like a lot of these actors, man, they just like actors that we love to watch on TV are being stopped doing what they love doing, and we're not gonna get that. Like, I don't know.
So is it really a plan? Because I'm thinking right now as you're talking. Because I'm like, so I mean, we do got streaming services, right? We could go and watch all these things on streaming. So is that the plan for everybody to just go and sit here and watch old things on streaming services until they wait out the actors and like this is madness, bro.
Mind you, it's not the actors. It's not the actors. It's not the actors
too. Yeah.
One second. It's not the actors paying these subscription services. It's us, right? So we're gonna keep on paying these shits, right?
Right, because we got shit to watch. Honestly.
So now we're gonna start like opening our eyes and watching shit that we don't normally watch, and talk about old shit, and they're gonna be like, yeah, so I'm still making my money, like
exactly.
I mean, I have new content coming out.
They're gonna wait them out, bro. It's sad, but it's
I think they're gonna wait them out.
They got yeah, damn, wow.
Yep. I don't foresee like Disney, Netflix saying I'm gonna pay more or pay all this shit because like syndication and all that kind of shit. Like I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna do that shit. And if these actors that are the 5% of the earners in Hollywood, if they're not saying anything, then it's not gonna happen.
Yep.
They're not. No one is. You don't see Robert Downey Jr. like I'm stopping my shit. I don't see none of the big actors. The only actors we're seeing are the small actors and the TV show actors. You don't see no big guys out there that's really like putting themselves out there. Like they're not doing it because they're getting paid, and they're still gonna get paid because they have
the vision.
It just shows you. So it's capitalism when it comes on the actor. I think I'm like, fuck these fucking big actors and shit.
Damn, bro, this is crazy. It's crazy, and it seems like it's happening everywhere and everything. It's like everything we're talking about. There's a division somewhere. Like,
word. So I don't know, man. I really can't call it, man. I just know that this is gonna go on for a while, and if it does, I'm not sure how the strike ends up. I don't remember hearing a strike and a strike failing, and what happens after. Like, what's gonna happen? Like, if do they say, all right, do the companies go? They wave the white flag, like, all right, cool. The strike, we couldn't come to an agreement, so the strike is off. But we're gonna have to like renegotiate. Where now the big streamers are the ones that's in control with what is being done. Like, I don't know what will happen. I've never seen no shit like this. So I don't know if there's losers in the situation. So I have no idea. You know, I want these actors to get paid, but I also want them to like not lose jobs. You know, because what's gonna end up happening if studios wanted to, right? They can back out and get actors that's not unions. And, you know, they may be called fucking scrubs and shit or scabs,
Scabs, yeah.
Scabs, but they be like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll just do it because it's a paycheck.
It's an opportunity too at the same time for these people that wouldn't be in the same position. It's like the replacements, yo. Y'all seen the replacements, right?
But they said the thing with being a scab is like you'll never be able to join the Screen Actors Guild if you become a scab. So like it's basically like career suicide.
But if Screen Actors Guilds end up getting abolished,
It's not going to be abolished.
I'm just, dude. It's just a hypothetical. If they can't come to terms, right, then they fail. Then that guild has failed the actors, and actors are not going to want to participate because they pay.
Right.
Those actors pay their dues to this guild. So if they can't get them what they want, then they're gonna want to create something different.
Yep.
It could be someone else who's like, hey, listen, I could be a champion, I can get it done, and they'll end up being abolished, and something new will come out of it if they can't come to terms. Because I wouldn't keep on investing into a company that can't help me.
Right. Exactly.
So I don't know. I never seen a situation like this where they don't get what they want. Like, UPS was about to go on strike, and they said, "Fuck it, these motherfuckers are making $49 an hour." That shit is crazy.
Yo, bro,
so
shit.
they're making 6 figures now. So
6 figures for UPS. That shit is nuts.
So, hey, listen, I don't know. I've never seen it. I've never seen this before. This is the first you've seen in this. Like, I don't know if this is like the longest strike for the writers. I know the actors, there's been longer, but the actors just went on strike a month ago. But the writers have been on strike for like 3 months or 4 months. I don't know, man. I really can't call it. So if anybody in chat is an expert in this shit and they want to join our conversation, feel free to hit us up. But I don't know what's going to be the end result if they fail.
They're gonna get what they want. They're gonna get what they want. Because at the end of the day, you need actors, you need writers, you need these people. If the studio could do it themselves, they would have done it themselves already, and they can't. So they're gonna end up
gonna go back to radio shows.
Who's gonna write it? There's nobody to write it.
They'll get writers that don't mind being called a scab.
We'll pay you good money.
And then, like I said, when this thing is over, and the good writers are back on the thing, and for you being a scab, you get no more jobs.
No, you get no more jobs through the VG, whatever the guild is shit, but you get jobs from the studios because they're like, oh, well, this guy, he has no integrity. Let's keep on booking him for jobs. Yo, like right now, right, hypothetically, right, if they contact you right now, Red, and say, hey, listen, you're gonna be the new fucking Iron Man, right? We're gonna pay $250 million to be our new Iron Man. You're gonna be the next whatever. You gonna turn down that role?
Bro, if I have designs of being an actor, yeah.
No.
But if I don't have designs, then fuck it, I'll do it. Cause I'm not gonna be an actor. But is it gonna be a good movie? That's the question.
Oh no, we don't know that. It might be trash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, like, would you take the money? Then I don't know. I don't
if
know.
I have no designs of being an actor, yeah. But if you plan on making an acting career, you trying to be like serious about your acting career, it's bad. It's bad advice for you to take that role. To be a scab, like that's bad advice. Like it's career suicide because these things end up ending, and then they're gonna have the actors, and they're gonna have the rule where these projects can only be done by people that's in the Screen Actors Guild, and then you're not involved because you became a scab and you can't join.
I mean,
most of the good jobs of Screen Actors Guild job is not just regular jobs. It's like most of these jobs, like these high budget, big budget movies, those are Screen Actors Guild's job.
My question is, can movie studios pull out of these establishments? Can they say, I don't want to be a part of this shit no more, and then we just get non-union employees because they don't own fucking. They're not putting up
money for these movies. They're just there as an entity for the actors, right? So say if like just like NATO, right? If a country doesn't want to be a part of NATO no more, they can just pull out of NATO, but they don't get any more protection.
I mean, you can do. There's movies that are being done that's not like union-based movies. Like there are movies that's non-union based, but
yeah,
like
they got waivers.
A lot of yeah.
The better movies just tend to be union-based movies. That's the thing.
I'm just wondering if companies could pull out because if people feel like if these CEOs, right, that they have producers, right, that's putting up their own money, right, and they get paid for this money. Then you have actors that didn't put up any money, but yet expect to get some kind of residuals out of this shit. Like they didn't have to deal with the risks. They don't have to deal with anything. They just there as a paid actor. Like I'm just wondering if companies can pull out of this shit and just create some. Because I think that what's happening now, what we're seeing, is Hollywood just full on changing everything. Like the playbook is just being changed on both ends of the spectrum, through the guild as well as through Hollywood. Whether or not how it all translates, we don't know how that's gonna fucking be. I have no idea. It's very interesting to see it because I'm like, it comes up my timeline every fucking day where I see the same shit. Like these picket lines, they're getting smaller and smaller. You know what I mean? So like, if people are just give up and just stop being actors and shit, especially the big actors,
they probably gonna find some regular job to hold them over until you can't be able to pick a line 24/7. Got to make some money somehow, so they gotta go find a regular job 9 to 5 until the movies open back up. Bagging groceries in supermarkets and shit.
Right, I think this dude from the Cosby Show did that shit. Couldn't find no work, and he was there, and that's how he got discovered again, and they put him in Power.
That was great. That's great.
What his name? It was Vanessa's husband, right?
Yeah. What is it? Damn, what was his name?
That just goes to show how this
Elvin.
Like shit is not it. Man, he's over here just trying to do his job, yo. Niggas taking pictures of him and shit, yo, bro. Like,
yeah,
or like what happened to your life? Like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
like,
that's fucked.
That's kind of fucked up. But that just shows you, like, regular actors are just normal people that they live paycheck to paycheck, and then if they don't get jobs, they fucking working regular jobs.
He's living the life of majority of actors. Like I was saying on the previous shows, like these actors like Tom Cruise and the rest of them, they're just 1%. They're just the 1% of all the people that's acting. Like the rest of these actors are like they're backstage hands. Like, well, I mean not backstage, but like background actors or like the waiter or like basically all these roles that you pay no mind to when you're watching a movie because you're watching the main star. That's the majority of these actors.
Yeah, I think what's next is the director's strike. If that happens, then we never seen this before.
Right.
Like we never seen that all three, and I think that's coming out very soon, very fucking soon. Because right now the directors are the only people that's doing promotion for these movies. They're doing all the legwork. So I don't know, man. But I think once the directors are involved, like directors like, yo, bro, like this is my livelihood. You know what I mean? Like Martin Scorsese, like, I can't work now. Like, you know what I mean? Like these big directors, like Christopher Nolan. Oh man, I don't know what's after that, man. I will keep on talking about it. The moment we get new information.
Yeah, as it goes. This is crazy. It's unprecedented right now.
This is new. This is new for us. This is a new realm because we kind of got to pivot what we talk about, because a lot of times like there's nothing new coming up, like unless we watch other things. But we figure it out. We'll get more information. We start to do some more top 10s or rewatches, or watch other things like other shows. Non comic book shit, action packed shit. Like there's a lot of like good content out there that you can watch. Yeah, man.
You haven't watched Twisted Metal yet?
Which one?
Y'all watched Twisted Metal yet?
Yep.
I watched it. It was good. It was good. I want to see. I want to see season 2 because that's gonna be like
Word.
the real the metal.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah,
You seen?
It's good.
Oh, they cloned Tyrone. That was a good one. Right.
Yeah, there we go.
yeah. I had a good time with that movie.
Jimmy Fox character had me cracking up, though. I ain't gonna front, though. Well, he said, "You Ghost of Christmas Past, motherfucker." He's like, "Oh shit, what you do? Oh hell no!" Hell no.
You said, yo, the funny thing is, I was watching this shit, and I'm at the very end. I'm like, yeah, who the fuck is Tyrone? There's nobody Tyrone. Then at the end credits, you see Tyrone. Like, wow, like it's like,
they
Tyrone, that's
the
you.
Whole movie, bro. Yeah, they cloned you, bro. That's crazy. I enjoyed that movie.
It's definitely a good movie, man. I had a good time watching that shit too.
He said, "Oh hell no, Fontaine! How your ass here?" He said, "You ain't in no breathing tube or nothing."
I was like, yo, the whole time I was like, yeah, his mother's not even in that room. His mother's not there.
I said that same shit too.
Yeah.
I was like,
I said, ain't nobody in that room.
And then you find out his mother passed away like fucking like 30-some years ago because he's like, because the old man was the original one.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man. It makes you think. Like, that's how we always thought. Like the government was always doing some bullshit. It was like, suppressed and shit, and putting shit in our food, putting shit in our water.
Bro,
the motherfucking hair perm.
All I'm gonna say, when I saw that chicken scene shit, I was definitely remembering the mofos I was lining up for that fucking chicken sandwich from Popeye.
Me too, bro.
And I was like, yo, yep.
Yeah.
I was like, yep.
I was one of them, bro. That shit's good.
I'm like, it was good, but it wasn't that good, bro. They made that shit turned into a frenzy, bro. Like, for real.
Bro, and you would have thought like this chicken sandwich had like maybe some like lettuce, tomatoes, some pickles, some special sauce. It's just a fucking big ass block of chicken in a bun, man.
Nah, they had a couple pickles on it though.
Nah, mine had no pickle in it, man. Mine said it was a block of chicken in a bun, bro. My Chick-fil-A chicken had pickles.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A makes the better. I had Chick-fil-A like real like I have never ate Chick-fil-A like that ever. Like I always had like the shakes and shit. I never had hot food. I tried the fucking the nuggets, bro. That shit changed my life. That shit was so fucking good. I didn't know how to react. I'm like, this is like real chicken.
Yeah, customer service is crazy too.
I think that's what it was with the Popeyes joint. It's like they actually using chicken breast instead of that other mashed up processed shit.
It's like, what the fuck was we eating before? Because this shit is garbage. Yeah, man.
What was eating before? We was eating garbage, man.
Yeah, we was test dummies, yo. All this shit.
I mean, that shit is true though. I mean, not to the fact where they're cloning people, but the whole shit with them trying to keep the hood, that shit is true. That's not don't sleep on that shit. That shit is true.
Mm-hmm.
The realest line I ever heard somebody said is like, yo, we drug dealers, right? Where you think we get the drugs from? So I ain't never been to no fucking Colombia.
Exactly.
So I ain't never been to no Colombia. Where you think we get the drugs from, bro?
Niggas ain't got no poppy seed fields in fucking America, nigga.
Bro, it's true.
Like, it's people don't think that far. It's like people go a couple steps and it's like whatever. Like, but yeah, bro, you right. It's like I've been thinking like that since I was a child. A lot of this shit is true, bro. It's just
that movie was hitting on a lot of shit, bro. They were just using the whole cloning shit as a like in the message, but the message was really that like, yo, all the stuff that we do around us, the fucking liquor store, the fucking shit, the liquor store, how he drank and bought a malt every day, a malt liquor every day, the chicken spots, the fast food spots, the crime, the shit, the prostitution, the drugs, the money shit, all that shit. That's just stuff to keep us
cosmetic
alive,
products.
Yeah.
Bro, going to church. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was laughing my ass off through that whole movie. As soon as that shit got to the church, I'm like, oh, all right. Y'all niggas is being real with this shit right now. Like, because that's when I'm like, all right, yeah, this shit, everything is to fucking pacify people, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the shit got real for me. Like, I still enjoyed the movie, but that's when I stopped, like, ha, and I'm like, oh, nah, like, I was peeping what y'all was saying, but now it's like, okay, now y'all just hit the nail, and then there's a final nail in the coffin for this shit. It's like, yeah,
Bro,
I
that shit was
exactly what y'all talking about, bro.
Was it? Yeah, I forgot the title. But that shit is Plato's Relativity of the Cave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That shit is some eye-opening shit.
Exactly.
Man.
Exactly. Yep. It's a modern version of the allegory of the cave. Yeah.
Exactly allegory of the cave. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't remember the first word. I know it was
Nah, you right though. You spot on with that shit. That's exactly what it is. And they came out. There's a lot of extra shit, like bro. Like a lot of people don't know. I mean, you go into like deep African and Egyptian history, and it's like Memphis was like the capital or one of the capital cities or main cities of Kemet back in the days. It's like the whole time, Shorty like, yo, I'm trying to go to Memphis. I'm trying to go to Memphis. Like she was the only one trying to escape like the programming and trying to get back to like, if you talk about like what the movie's trying to talk about, is like trying to get back to like her heritage, trying to get back to the original shit. And then there's a lot of things, if you guys follow like the chakras and everything, like the colors everybody was wearing, like my man Fontaine wearing green, like my man was selling green to make green, wearing green the whole time. It's like, yeah, that's the heart chakra, you know what I'm saying? And he goes through his journey with that. And you got Shorty wearing the orange through the whole shit. And then you got Jamie Foxx wearing the mixture of the red and the purple, which is the root and the crown chakra. So my man basically started from being a pimp and all of those ground-based emotions as far as just sex and animalistic, like basic human urges, getting to the end of the shit where he reaches the crown, you know what I mean, which is enlightenment to learning everything that's going on. And then he even strips himself of all of that shit, period, and then puts it on the clone. The clone died or whatever. My man's still alive, and you realize that all he had on was the gold chain and his original melanated skin. Like, I'm not trying to go deep into that shit, but that's another thing that I just saw in different ways that this shit played out. It's like, nah, this shit is deep on a lot of different levels, yo.
Yeah.
In the way they try to express information.
Yeah.
It was also funny too.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of funny parts. He said, if you show me the elevator that leads to the freaking dicky laboratory at the bottom, we'd be out your atmosphere. Yo, Jay Fox, I said Jay Fox my favorite character.
Word.
He said he about to make a pimp come out his Goodwill suit. He's about to make a pimp come out this Goodwill suit and slap the shit out you.
Yeah, that's why I had to throw that into the intro. Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes in the movie. What the fuck is that? Oh man, that movie is good, man. Definitely recommend.
Funny thing, she was the only one that wasn't cloned to it. Yo-Yo, the one that tried to go to Memphis.
Right.
Because every time she was talking about leaving, Jamie Foxx and the other dude, Fontaine, was talking about like, yo, they're not leaving. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what the fuck are we leaving for? And now you know why? Because they were programmed to stay there.
Exactly. Yeah, they went through the club and all that shit. Then that led into what you was talking about with the chicken spot and all that. Like, yeah, everybody is programmed. And that's another thing. Is like, that wasn't his girl, but at the same time, it took for him to combine. This is another extra metaphysical shit, but for him to combine his energy with the feminine energy, you know what I'm saying, which was the only one that was rebelling against everything. You know what I'm saying? In order for them to like get through all of that shit, if it wasn't for that, they wouldn't have made it through that shit. Both of them would have got caught up in the shit. So again, it depends on, you know, what type of things people really like look into or what they, but like I said, it's a lot of different schools of thought that to me, this shit reflects and equivalates, and that's why it was dope for me. Besides the fact of it just being a straightforward, funny, like throwback blaxploitation type film, like there was a lot of extra like deep metaphors and levels to it. I really enjoyed it.
They call him Tyrone.
Do you have
Do
any
you guys want to see any more?
Sorry?
Any more like an expansion of that series? The way they ended it, do you guys want to see any more? Or you think it's good, like contained
Nah, it's
in
good
the
the way
story
it
that
is.
it was?
It's good the way it is.
I already know they're gonna come out with part 2. Anyhow, this shit gains traction. Well, they ain't got no writers and no actors to do it to them.
Right.
It's good. I mean, for me, I think it's good the way it is, and it just it kind of hopefully if you make a part 2, then it kind of like takes away the charm from the first one, right? I guess we all know the twist, right? They'll have to do something different, so we not thinking about what we saw in the first one. So
I mean, they said they were other, like they cloned him, so it's like other nationalities and stuff like that. Like my cousin was saying they could make a series out of it, but I really think it's good as a one-off. I think if you just watch it repeated times, there's like enough jewels for you to keep picking out like every new time you watch it. I think the rewatchability is high for it. I think it's good as a solo. That's just my opinion.
So man, he came here, he told me my haberdashery, he turned on my beige bitch.
Yo.
He said, you came here, you ripped up my haberdashery, you turned on my beige bitch.
Yeah, nigga, I laughed out loud at that shit. You turned on my beige bitch, nigga. Yeah, he was wilding. This shit was hilarious.
Yeah, Jay Fox did his thing on that movie. I gotta give him props, man. He did his thing.
Right.
He's definitely my favorite character in that movie.
You guys have anything else you want to add before we can cut out?
Nah. We'll let you get out the haunted car.
Nah, I'm good. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have I guess I'm trying to think of other things. So we definitely want to try to do some watch parties with Ahsoka. Maybe the first 2 episodes of the opening, and then probably the season finale we do. Because being up at 3:00 in the morning, that's a lot. But we could definitely try to work something out. Yeah, I guess other than that, we got some new subscribers. We got 2 new subscribers, so thank you so much, whoever subscribed.
Shout out to y'all.
We got a million subscribers. I watch a ghost horror movie.
Wait. What? How much?
My man said $1 million though.
My
man said $1 million.
My man wild out, bro.
Yeah, he went to the extreme.
Yo, make this shit viral, bro. Cause we get 1 million.
Word.
Yo, for real, let's do it.
We'll see. I mean, if we hit 1 million subscribers, I'll watch a ghost horror movie. That's a fact.
Oof, that's a lot, dude. The fact that he gave us something, right? Before it was always a no. That's it. You know what I mean? Let's do it. So let's get that.
Now you gotta hit the number. That's it.
I'm gonna need every one of y'all just to go down there and hit that button. Hit that button till we get to 1M, so we can experience this golden treasure that y'all know y'all been waiting for.
Live broadcast. We're gonna have a camera on his face the whole entire time.
That's gonna be an event. You kidding me? That's an event right there.
Are you kidding me?
We gonna all have to be in the same room too. We can't do it like this. We gonna all have to be in the same place at one time for this shit.
And we probably have to do like a walkthrough. We could do a walkthrough, right? We call Marrero and we tell him, yo, take us to those blocks that you had all of those experiences. Like we'll be there. Yo, right? Look at
Now he bugging. We wait for me watching them. I'm not going in any house that has ghosts in there, bro. That's not happening. I don't need to visit no Amityville house.
Oh shit, we could do that too. Take a picture for the anime. Yeah, take a picture.
I was talking to a co-worker. She said she visited the Amityville house, and one of the ghosts fucking tripped her husband. Yo, push him down on the floor, bro.
Nah.
It was like, yo, it was like the woman's behind you, and he's like, and he told her, yo, don't mess with me. And then the person who was leading the tour, she's like, yeah, she's behind you. And he said, next thing you know, the nigga, he tripped and fell like, blah. I was like, oh, nah, I'm good, bro.
That's crazy. That's wild. No, thank you. No, never mind then. Let's get to that 1 mil. watch that one video, and that's it, man. For the 3 subscribers, thank you so much. If you guys haven't done so, hit that like and subscribe, like Fresh Prince said. Also, in the description, we have a Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, there's a lot of conversations happening there. Go if you want to jump in, jump in. We got a merch. We got some G.I. Joe merch, inspired merch. Inspired, guys. So if you guys want to cop that before we get a cease and desist,
real podcast heroes, man. Stop playing.
Cop that. That's pretty much it, man. Until like next week, guys. Hopefully there's some crazy news. But yeah, we catch y'all next week, man. And we hope to see y'all there. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go.